going on?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good. We're starting.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you live in a cool place.
Yeah,
I love Lake George. Literally a block over from here, the Presbyterian Church.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of it? I wrote it down because I wanted to give them props. So the Catholic Church around the corner from your house here, that's where I wanted to get married. I got married up here. Sorry, that's the punchline.
Oh, yeah.
To my ex-wife. And we were going to go to the Catholic Church, and she did a lot of the shit with that type of stuff. So she hits me up. She's like, hey, Caldwell Presbyterian over here. And she's like, hey, if we do the Catholic Church, it's like $2,400, and we have to clean up. I'm like, okay. She's like, if we do the Presbyterian Church, well, she was Presbyterian. She's like, if we do my church, it's $250, and that includes the priest and 2 people clean up afterwards. And we just fucking left.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Damn.
I love it up here.
That's a good deal.
But
yeah. You got married at the Fort?
The Fort. Well, we got married at the Presbyterian, and then we went to the Fort after.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It was fucking great. It was a good party, man.
There's a lot of weddings that come up here. This is a good place to get married. Because there's just so many hotels. There's so many like restaurants and venues. And, like, you can go bar hopping afterwards. This is prime for that.
Mine is... It really is just the quality of, like, the air up here. Like, that's what really, like, seriously, like, we had a friend that, she had a camp. It was on the other side of the lake, but farther up. And it was about 40 minutes below Ticonderoga. And she spoiled us because we never really, you know what I'm saying? We all just brought our own supplies and just hung out for free for 4 days. So, like, once you get that shit in you, it's just like... I did 4 summers consecutively, 3 months apiece in San Antonio. So when it's like 98 degrees and meltingly hot, I'm like, this is amazing. And everyone else like, this is the fucking worst. Yeah. And it's just like, dude, I don't know. I think it just stays in you. You know?
So you're a winter guy?
I like both.
Yeah.
I just hate the rain.
Yeah.
I'm a crickety old man. I'm only 42, but like when it's like rainy shit for 3 or 4 days, like I feel it in my knees.
I was gonna say, your
my
knees
back.
start to
Yeah,
hurt.
dude, it sucks. It's wild. It's real wild. And the thing is I'm lucky. Like my family has knee issues, but I don't. So I'm just dodging these bullets. So when they ache, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's funny. I like the rain when I don't have to do anything. If I'm like sitting inside or like I can sit outside and smoke a cigar or something and the rain's going, I love that. But if it's like a day I have to be productive, then it blows because then I just feel like no energy to go out and do anything. I just feel like I just can't be productive with the rain going.
Oh, no, I don't even try. I'm a big go out. I'll do shit in snow. Like when it's snowing, no one's out. That's when I go do shit. It's just like,
that's probably pretty smart. It's avoid contact with everybody.
Yeah.
Avoid all the other dipshits.
The cops were out today on the way up here.
Were they?
Yeah, fucking. I was very surprised. I don't drive slowly.
Yeah.
So I have to.
The state police hit. Well, they've got a barracks in Queensbury that's right off the interstate. Yeah. So they like exit like 18 through 20. They sit in like all those stops up there. So you'll pass like 3 of them going either way.
Yeah. It's probably better off I don't live up here. I'd get pulled over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got pulled over one time up here. Actually, no, a few times up here. Once I got let off with a warning. And then the other time was by a state trooper, and I was going like 83 into 65, so like I was running late to class. But yeah, he wrote me a ticket. You could just tell he was out there just to write tickets. Like that was just his persona because he was like very quick about it. He's very precise. Didn't waste any time and got like right back to his little turnaround spot to where he just watch for more.
Well, that's cool though. That just means it's business to him.
It is.
He doesn't need to get to know you.
Yeah.
I had a lady. I was driving to Florida with Jay Conley, a local comic, and
episode 4, 5.
Jay was definitely on this pod.
Yeah,
yes, I think it was like 4 or 5.
Yeah,
he's got a hat. I'm sure you'll notice him.
Yes, he looks like a bisexual woman.
Oh man, Jay looks like a bisexual woman. That will narrow it down a little bit.
That's kind of his bit already.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I know the bit. I'm just trying to make you uncomfortable. So gonna say, fuck. What was I just saying? I don't remember.
You're driving to Florida.
Oh, and we were driving through Poughkeepsie, and we were below Poughkeepsie, but above like the Jersey line where the mall is. And I got pulled over by a rural trooper. Same shit. Lady came up. You know how fast you're going? I'm like, no. I was on cruise control. She's like, no, you weren't. She's like, there's no way. She's like, just give me your stuff. Same thing. Quick, out. I never paid it, and I never did anything with it. And then 17 years later, I get a ticket in the mail that my license is suspended.
Oh,
yeah.
17 years?
Yeah, it was so long. Jesus. Because that happened in like 2000 and like, it was when I was 22, so 20 years ago. So yeah, what's that? 06?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so 06, so fucking 150,000 years ago. And then they send me a thing right after COVID started, so like 21. Like, your license suspended, all this other shit. So I call them, and they're like, yeah, we just got computer. We were one of the last hamlets in the state to get the updated system. I'm like, this ticket is 20 years old almost. She's like, yep. She's like, we just put everything through that wasn't paid. The state took care of it, suspended my license straight up, didn't hit me up.
Wow.
They just suspended me because it was fucking sad. Of course they did. 17 years old. And it cost me a lot of money. It cost me it was like close to $800 after fees.
God, yeah.
They got you good. But it's just a business. That's why
they don't care.
They don't give a shit. That's why I stay under control, but like if you got to get somewhere and you know you're a good driver, it's safe enough conditions, just fucking go. Just get in the left lane and go. Pass me.
I do I used to do like 9 miles over the speed limit because I work with a bunch of cops, and I always ask them like what was their threshold, and they were all like 10 I'll start to notice cars, but then like 13 14 over I'll really start to notice cars, and that's when I like to write tickets. It's hard to dispute that in court as compared to like a few miles over, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm going 9 and I never got pulled over going 9 miles over and I would just breeze past cops. And then lately I've bumped that up like a few miles, like 12, because now I don't think they really pay attention until you're like 15 miles over the speed limit, and there's plenty of people that are like that. So that's kind of my safe zone. My buffer is like 9 to 12 over, and I've not gotten pulled over doing that.
If you ever have Jay back on the pod, you should talk to him about this, because he noticed that because he's been doing Grubhub for years.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, dude, they're fucking terrible. And he's just like, they're so bad. And my friend's dad, before he passed away, he did a lot of like grunt driving, and I drive about 35, 40 minutes to work. He's like, how fast you go on the throughway? I'm like, I go like 77. He's like, oh, you can go 81. They won't bother.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
cool.
You know this.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, I've been driving. It's funny. I'll get that in a second. But like, I've been driving 81 for probably like 2 years now. I got nabbed once, and the cop was pretty much like, you good? And I'm like, oh, yeah, and he let me go. But like, it was one of those ones where it's like, you're right there, and I'm bored at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he let me go. But it's funny because I had to drive that same route with my mother for a wake. And I was just like, yeah, you drive out. I'll drive home. That way we're not, you know?
Yeah.
And she's driving out. And we hit the highway, and she's just like, how fast can I go without getting pulled over? I'm like, 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad you know that I'm not driving fucking 67 on the way to work every day. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I
got places to be.
The people that have the time, man, good for you. You make the world go round. But like, I just don't have the time. Yeah. Not at 5 in the fucking morning, man.
Right. It would be really hard for me to mentally like set that limit in my head back to like actually going the speed limit.
It's tough.
And yeah, it would be. I don't think I could do it.
I'm good on side streets. I don't fuck around just because like
a
kid can run out in front of your car. The ball rolls out, the kid's coming out behind it. Like that's 100%. Yeah. You know, my dad told me that as a kid. And it's just like, I don't fuck around because when I was young, I was driving home in a snowstorm actually, and brand new Honda Civic, it was like 3 or 4 weeks old. And a plow driver came backing out of a driveway and I slammed right into him. Yeah. Come to find out, it was the retired chief of the fire chief from down there.
Nice.
So that's funny.
Yeah.
And he was hammered.
Oh.
So when the cops came,
cool.
They like brushed us off and like they rushed us out. And my mom got help from like a lot of stuff. Like I don't believe she had to pay like the tow bill. I think like other things paid for to like kind of like. But I said to her on the ride, I go, Mom, did you smell him?
Yeah.
She's like, well, that's why I gotta be careful because they're gonna cover his ass, not yours. You're right.
It's crazy.
And I fucking just let it go. And ever since that was when I was like, I was underage. I think I was like 16.
Yeah.
It was her Civic. No, I'm lying to you. I was 20 because my dad passed away. But yeah, still anyways, it fucking
that blows.
It's crazy. Well, it taught you a lesson, right?
Yeah.
Like I almost killed a motorcycle guy once. Oof. I was fucking coming off and I almost killed the guy. I'm like, I'm never not looking in my fucking blind spot ever again. I did that mad young, too. I did that when I was like 18. I'll tell you, you only got to do shit once to be like, I am scarred permanently, but I almost murdered that fucking guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a pretty defensive driver. Like, I was kind of taught that. Like, my dad and mom taught me both to be pretty, like, defensive. And one thing they always taught me was, like, whenever you're, like, switching lanes or turning or whatever, just always, like, turn your head and actually look instead of, like, just out your mirrors. And I do that religiously, and there's been countless times where I won't see anything in my mirrors, and then I turn, and there's like just a fucking car there, and I'm like, wow, this is like
crazy.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh, my dad was teaching me that shit too, which is I didn't listen. And then you do it fucking, you actually have a brain in your head. I do not. And I was just willy-nilly in it fucking.
There's been times I haven't looked, and I almost got into an accident.
Sure, there you go.
But Yeah, I'm the same way though. I only do the speed over on the interstate.
On the interstate.
Yeah. If I'm like here, especially Lake George, summertime especially, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
There's people run out in front of you all the time, and nobody pays attention to crosswalks. So you have to be like extra cautious, and you don't dare go over the speed limit because you're gonna cream somebody.
Yeah, it's up here in Lake George, they have I mean, there's places like beach towns all over the world. It's super low. It's like 25, right? And like from like the fort, like up to the hotels here.
It's like 30 through Canada Street.
Okay.
40 as you get kind of further out in town.
That's still crazy though.
But it's fast, and like we do like. I am kind of surprised it's that high because they do like the car show and Americade, and it's just like a hub for like cars to come and drive around, and everybody wants to speed, everybody wants to drift, everybody wants to do burnouts, so there's just kind of extra added danger with all that, and my job is like fire EMS here, so I'm very surprised we don't get more like car pedestrian accidents or like just like cars into crowds of people. Because of like the nature of driving up here, and there's just so many bars, so like we get a lot of drunk people up here. So
when I like come up here, usually my car's stuck there until I leave.
Yeah,
usually, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not in a hotel and I'm up here for the day, like I don't fuck around. I don't know. But I was also born and raised in upstate New York, right? Like I know better.
Yeah,
I've been in Lake George every year for fucking 42 years. So
yeah,
it's
good stuff. Well, nice.
Something. Did you enjoy your spot? I didn't know you were dipping last night after the open mic. Caleb came down 40 minutes to an open mic, then bailed immediately.
I did. Well, I had plans right after that, so like the time was like I was trying to get like number 1 or 2 on the spot.
We got 2, right?
So which I didn't want to go number 1, so I was like, let's do number 2, and then I think Mel went first, but that was fun. It was a good mic.
That mic is a good mic. The guy who runs it, super cool. His name escapes me. Sorry if you watch this, brother, but it's the high end dispensary next to Target and Colony.
Yeah,
go buy weed from them. They're good. They're good. He's a cool dude. He buys food for us, which I'll tell you, that's wild.
Super cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like he's a restaurant. He has food.
Right.
Like other places sometimes will do that, but like it's crazy. He buys like the comics food and shit. He's cool. Super chill.
They go out of their way for us, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And like it makes you want to support them. I wish I can't smoke weed. Like I joked about that last night. I was like, I can't smoke or like do edibles or anything like that because of work and stuff. And I was like, I would buy from here though because like the energy is really cool.
And that's the thing. That's a nice thing too to be an open mic comic and like be able to go out and be like, oh well, I can go grocery shopping at the mic too. You know. So yeah.
But they were really cool.
He's cool. Most of the people that the mics get run through, like I can't even say most. I'm gonna say all of them. They all do our mics, right? Like that's super chill in this area.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
And then
I was like the first one to show up there last night, and nobody else was there. So I walk in and I don't even see a mic stand or anything. I was like, "Is there an open mic here?" And he's like, "Yeah, they'll show up. I'm sure." I'm like, "Okay." I was like this close to bailing because I was like, I feel like I'm going to be the only one here, and it's supposed to start. Well, the poster said it was supposed to start at 7:30, but I guess they bumped it back. So then people like finally started showing up, and then a bunch of people showed up. So it was like. It was cool. I'm definitely going to go back to that.
There was a crowd, too. No, that guy runs it. Like I said, I don't remember your name, and I apologize, brother, but it's just like, he's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Holly found him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if they were friends prior. She's got a lot of friends in the area. If they just made friends because she went to buy weed one day,
probably.
maybe. But, like, she hooked it up with that one. That's a really good one. A lot of the newer stuff's really cool, man. Like, then, like, I'm gonna promote my own thing, Margarita City. I have a new place that I'm running through there, and the manager Javier is awesome.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like,
I really want to talk about this though because it was really fun for one. So thank you for having me on that.
Yeah, definitely. Like sorry, we're just gonna keep cutting.
Yeah.
This is how this works. I had a show on New Year's Eve, and I had a bunch of comics, and I had a couple Rochester comics that couldn't make it out for the weather. So I had a couple friends on, and Caleb was one of them.
Yeah,
and it was a really good show. It was a fun show.
Yeah.
All the issues that come from a first show with like microphone or lights, they were minor. We fixed them as best we could. We had, Blake and Will hooked us up with stuff from their place, and then Jay went home to get us cords to hook everything up. So like, it was really good. So we're gonna do more. I'm actually gonna meet up with him Saturday. We're gonna run through some stuff. I'm not sure we're gonna get a Valentine's Day show out like we wanted. However, I think we're gonna do either a roast mic or a regular mic to set up either the roast show or the next show.
Yeah.
Probably the week after. However, I am going to push this because hopefully it comes to fruition. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have him delete it out of the fucking video. But hopefully we're going to do a Mexican kegs and eggs.
Oh, cool.
On the weekend for St. Patrick's Day.
That'd be sick.
And have like 4 or 5 comics come down and just fuck around during that.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good time. That'll be fun.
It's a cool venue. Like you don't expect them to have. It's in this like back room, and they've got a stage set up back there.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, you kind of don't expect that because it's just like a normal restaurant up front. So you're like, this is kind of a weird setup. And then you walk into the back, you're like, oh, this is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
That's like really cool.
So this restaurant used to be 2 other places. It was what the hell was it? It's Margarita City now. Before that, it was the Rail Yard. So like it was just like a westerny type-ish theme, I guess. It was just a bar. It was fine though. And but they didn't I don't think they made it through COVID. That's when Margarita City picked them up. Before that, what the hell? Oh, it was called Appletinis. And that was open forever. And that was just like a local colony. You'd go there on Thirsty Thursdays back when the places were bumping in like 05, 07, 08. And there's everyone from high schools there, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all there for the same reason. But now, like, if you guys are even in the area, you should go there and get the food. The food's fucking phenomenal. Did you get anything to eat?
I nibbled off of it.
Dude,
so I didn't order anything myself because I was like, I normally don't like to eat before I go on stage. Like, I'll get some food afterwards.
I understand that 100%. Fucking me and Jay Conley and Duncan Harris hung out afterwards. And I got a quesadilla and Jay got like 3 tacos and like some rice and beans.
Nice.
And I'm like, I want 2 more. Like, it was just so fucking good. Like, if you guys are in the area, Margarita City's food, man, is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the management's great. We're going to be doing shows. Follow Margarita City on Instagram.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm trying to take over their Instagram, so
they
do a good job. I can do better. So we're going to see how that works out.
Yeah. But, no, it was a really fun show. There was a good turnout. What was the final count did he get?
44.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure it was like the staff of 5, and then like they've never seen you. So like, on paper it's 49 because it's new ears. So like that's what it's all about for us. But like it was 44 paid, and then
we filled up that room pretty nice.
Yeah. Like, then there were like boyfriends and girlfriends of comics were there. So like there was it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
We could have sold. I think there was 20 more. How many seats are there? 67. So there was 25 more seats. But like for first show, I want to straight up. Like it was really
nice. Yeah.
It was nice.
Good. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Audience was good. The format was cool. Like it was just different. Like we did the roast battles and stuff, which was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was
Craig and Blake crushed.
They did.
It was just
Seamus and
I'm sorry. They're gonna love that's on there. I do that all the fucking time. Jesus Christ. I'll never get the 2 of them right. I give them name badges.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I love you. But yeah, it was Seamus and Blake, and it was just exactly what I needed to show. Like this is what, and like because it's perfect. You don't have to be rated XXX. You got to be R though, or else you're like, what are we doing? You know? So, but it was good. Yeah.
That's roaster hard. I'm not like naturally good at doing that, so I don't know that I would accept, like, if someone asked me to do a roast, I don't know that I would say yes, because I just don't think I'm good at writing roasts like they are.
It's funny you say that. I asked 2 other people and to do roasts before I asked, because was it before? I don't remember. Anyways, Drew and D did it. I think I asked Ryan Shipley prior to that, and he actually turned it down. He's just like, I'd rather just do the judging. Well, that's the thing, too, though. Like, you can still be part of it, right? Like, Ryan did a great job judging. Like, just put your 2 cents in, shit on everybody, and move forward, you know? Oh, you did a great job. However, I'm still going to make fun of you.
Yeah.
Because what are we doing if I don't?
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, no.
Which that was a fun format, too. Like, it was fun hearing... Because the judges almost got to roast a little bit too, like
that's the thing. Yeah,
it was just kind of neat to hear their perspectives and like have that interaction after the roast and stuff. So.
I'll send you a couple of links to you that I sent to like a couple other people that they're from the real fight clubs down the city.
Okay,
but like their fucking judge panels are like Dave Attell, Pat Oswald, and like Liza Slush, and just like what the fuck?
Can you imagine?
And it's just me and you making fun of each other. Like, well, we're making fun of us in front of these 3 legends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the roast part would be over, and then you just have to hear what they have to say. I'd be shitting my pants.
Yeah, have Dave Attell rip you apart for 25 minutes. Be like, this is all I want in life. I don't need anything.
Oh my
else.
god, I saw him last time I went down to the city. I did. I've done like a few of those competition shows at St. Mark's Comedy Clubs.
Okay.
And I went down maybe like September. I forget. It was sometime this past year, and I always go and catch like a professional show, and I typically like to go to the Comedy Cellar because like I just love the energy there. And David Tell popped in.
That's dope.
As like the last comic of the night. I was like, fucking cool. Like it was just neat, like seeing him in person. I kind of got like starstruck a little bit. And then he just went up there and did like, I've never really seen his like I mean I've not seen him live before. I've seen like clips of him online, but like seeing a full set was just crazy to me. Like it was so cool. He was doing like the slide whistle bit that he was just playing around with. Like you could tell he was just like working it out in his head. But it was so funny. Like it was just, he crushed. He did so good.
I saw him at Funny Bone Up Here. I've seen him twice. So I saw him at Funny Bone Up Here, the more recent one. I was on a date with a lady. She brought me out.
Nice.
She's like, oh, I got tickets to David Patel. You want to go see this? I'm like
hell yeah,
dude. Like, let's go. All you're doing is bringing up my stock around here. And then before that, I went with my ex-wife and my buddy Will, and we saw Chris Rock. Nice. So it was Chris Rock's. I'll get to that in a second. So he opened for Chris Rock, which was a huge surprise. Like, right? Like David Tell. He was better than Chris Rock too. It was fucking nice.
Awesome. Where was the venue?
The Palace in Albany.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was what Chris Rock did either last year or 2 years ago with the live special. Mm-hmm. He was working on that material when I saw him like 6 years ago, like well before COVID. You could tell, like, so he was also acting though, right? He was in all those fucking shows, like making probably bank, and then he's probably like, oh, well, those welled up for now, like might as well go on tour, and because he was doing the shit about like cheating on his wife, and he did all of that 6 years prior. And I was watching, I was like, oh god damn, like this is like my ex-wife's long gone at this point, so it's just like holy shit, like I saw this with her before we even moved into the house, like holy fuck, numbers don't make sense, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of it's interesting to see how people work things out and then how that translates to like their specials.
Yeah.
It's kind of like everybody has their own style. Some people are just really good about knocking out material, refining it, and getting it out with like a year, and then some people are working on it for forever, as it seems like, and then they put it out on a special like down the road, you know.
Well, it's funny too, right? Because like I watch like the show on New Year's Eve, like even the shit I did, right? Like it's funny to think about like. Say Caleb White gets a special in 2.5 years, and then like all the stuff he's doing.
I hope
he has all the stuff he's doing now, which will make it to the special in 2.5 years from now, and then it just wipes you clean. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally start from nothing.
Yeah.
Because like all the stuff you've always. I'm talking your first special. I'm not sure when people have their third, fourth, fifth, but like when you have your first one, it's just so wild to think about. Like okay, here's everything. And imagine getting a fucked response on your first special. You know what I'm saying? Like you go up and just get shit on. You're just like, oh, I'm going to go kill myself. I've been doing this for fucking 5 years. Yeah. Everyone I've always been around thought I was at least mildly entertaining. I just got shafted in front of 2,000 people at the Egg. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm like. I'm nowhere near being ready to do like. I'm not even like ready to be a headliner yet. Like I'm nowhere near that. But like, I have that thought like down the road because I've heard comedians express like. Their first special is like a culmination of like, because normally that's like around 10-year mark. Like for some people or most people, they'll get like a special or like something big like that, and that's like a culmination of like their best material over their whole career. And then after they put out that special, it's almost like every other year you're kind of expected to put out like another special or recording, and you have to like turn over material really quick. So it might not. Oh, there we go.
What happened?
Here, let me restart it real quick.
Oh. Gotcha.
Sorry for my watchers.
They well, it's funny because I that's the stuff that like Jay or like veteran comics will always say. But like look at like Taylor Tomlinson, and like I'm not saying like anything, but like she just had enough good material that she probably got a feature at one point. Some dude's like, do you have more of that?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, she probably did enough. And, like, because her first special is really fucking good. Like, her first special is a selling point for her as a comic. She's really funny. And she's mad young. I think she's only, like, 30.
Yeah.
So, like, I agree with you, but because I also think she's done, like, 3 specials by now. Or 4. And it's just like, that's exactly to your point, though. That part has gotten worse.
Yeah.
So now it's like, you're a comic. You have 3.5 years up. You're famous because of TikTok and Instagram and every other goddamn COVID. People are sitting at home watching 24-year-old Taylor Tomlinson kill it.
Hours
you know what I'm saying?
TikTok,
So, I don't know.
It's funny. The first time I heard of Taylor was on a Christian podcast.
Okay.
Because she used to like go around in that circle. and it was Tim Hawkins. He's a like famous Christian comedian, and super funny, like really like purely clean, like very just funny, like objectively funny guy. But after their shows, they would get on the tour bus and like record an episode with like the comics and some of his staff. It was really fun. But she did an episode on that, so I was like, oh, this is cool. Like seems to be doing really well. She was like 23 at that point, like super young. And now to see like how far she's come in like
it's
just
crazy.
A matter of 5-6 years is nuts.
More power to her, man, too. She seems like she's probably like all the shit I see where she's like just hanging with her friends and stuff on like TikTok. I don't see really much anymore, but like back when she was like really hitting it, she seems like a pretty cool chick.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like she got a bunch of money and she was just having fun with her friends. No, it's like that's all you gotta do. As long as you're enjoying life and you're enjoying doing it, you know. Like Drew Carey looks like he's a miserable shithead on fucking Price is Right. That's what he's on, right? Price is Right.
I think so. Yes.
Bob Barker's old show.
Yeah.
He looks like a miserable fuck every fucking time. He's in the best health of his life, miserable shithead. You watch Midnight, and it's like, at least she looks like she's enjoying herself sometimes, because sometimes I think she's just stressed out. I think, like, life gets to her. That's what her whole bit is. That's her whole life, right? It's like she's a mess. But it's just two different people. But yeah, no, I'm nowhere near a headliner either, dude. So, like, I've been doing it for 3.5 years, you know, so... Yeah, it'll come eventually.
Yeah.
I've actually, in the past year, I had my first 2 feature spots.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
It was great. The one was really fun. The one was probably my best video I ever could have shot, and I'm too retarded to figure shit out, so I fucked it all up.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
It was fine, though. There was other comics there that saw it, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, you just got to work towards it, and, like, I'm sure I could do 45 minutes. After 20, though, I'm sure I'd want to hang myself.
Yeah.
By the time you hit 32, 35, I'd be like, dude,
yeah,
I'm just going to tell
the
airport joke. I have a 10-minute airport joke that either
That's,
love or you hate.
Yeah, that's why I was talking about that on the last, like, the year-end review, like, episode I did or just did with myself. I was like, because I've been working on like building out like a longer set. Like that was one of my goals for last year, was to build out like a clean 20-minute, or like a not clean material, but like a solid 20 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, I'm getting there, but there's still like a lot of work to do, because I could like string together all the material I've ever written and have like 30 minutes of, whatever, but it's not going to make sense if I tell it. It's not going to be a good flow.
Some of it sucks.
Right.
I'm not being a dick.
Oh,
but, like,
no, absolutely.
Some of it sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I did my dad's company's Christmas party, or the company that he works for, and they originally asked me to do like 30 minutes, and they're like, we'll pay you, come out, like do 30 minutes. I was like, I can't. I'm not going to do that, because it's gonna blow. I was like, I'll commit to like 15, 20, and that's it. And I brought out like some older material, but like just stuff I haven't done in a while, or like since like when I first started. And when I first started, that was like my best stuff.
Sure.
Because I was like, I actually get some laughs with this. And now I do it, and I'm like, oh, this is awful.
Yeah,
this is terrible. And it's like the quality is not the same as like some of the newer stuff I've written.
Well, you also haven't gone back to it. Like, I'll tell you, Blake Whitbeck and Jay Conley both yelled at me a lot, because like they went back to like the beginning, and they started, because all their shit that they've been working on is working, so they have that for their set. So they both literally like, well, instead of fucking bothering myself to write shit, I have this other shit I already wrote. I'm just gonna work on that. And to both their credit, man, they both worked on a lot of stuff that I've watched from the beginning.
Sure.
Then went back and worked, and like they brought, and it's like, oh, wow, they're both crushing. Like, I'm looking like a dick. Like, I just have this pile of paperwork,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've been working on that. I've been out for like 3 weeks as of next Tuesday, and I've been going through notes, dude. It's crazy how many times you write the same thing down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, how many times can I write about the divorce and like George and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you have 18 other notes about your ex-wife where you're like, oh, I don't know if I've ever even worked on this. This doesn't look familiar. I know I tried that once. Yeah. And it's just like, well, this is probably like 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just now, like you said, where does it fit in? How do I draw it up? Because now you're being more professional, right? Like, you got to be a little bit more professional.
Yeah.
Like, and I am not the most professional person in a lot of the stuff that I do, but like I've been trying to really buckle it down with this shit too. Because like you said, I should be able to do 25 if someone needs 25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, instead of me just ranting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or yelling at the audience or something.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't work in every fucking room. You can't always do crowd work. People are paying $50 plates. Not that I've got any of these shows, but if you get a $50 plate meal, they don't want to hear me go, oh, you in the blue tie.
Right.
He's going to be like, fuck you, I'm eating my fish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So.
It's got to be like your best material. Yeah.
Well, it's polished, like you said, like you're saying all the right words. You just got to polish it out.
Yeah.
And I'm in like a little bit of a, like that, the swing back up. Last year was a weird year.
Sure.
So
it was,
I'm going to blame the year. Fuck 2025.
2025 was rough.
It was weird.
It was. I started the year with, I had a friend that I used to work with that committed suicide at like the beginning of last year. So I kind of started like a weird, like January is just kind of odd because of that, because I had to go to the funeral and like there was just a lot with that. And then like the year like progressed, and then it wasn't like tough, like overly challenging. There was just a lot of stuff that like kind of happened. It was just like not overwhelming, but like there was just a lot. Like as I look back now, I was like, Jesus, there was a lot that happened last year. And then it ended with my dad having a heart attack and like having to like help him with open heart surgery and stuff. So I was like, I'm kind of glad this year's over.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good that happened with it. Like comedy, like was like I hit all my goals I wanted to, and like there's like even more so than what I was planning. But
that was my eye-opening thing, was watching all the comics this year put up their playlists of like, we were just talking about this on the way in, like all the open mic shows stuff. I'm like, wow. I'm like, I didn't do like I did a good hand of open mics, but like shows I didn't like. I could go back and it's just like, oh, like maybe I should take these notes. Like I just don't know why I haven't been. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even like I thought I was taking it as serious, but I'm like, oh, clearly I'm not. People are logging this shit. Like I didn't think.
Well, I give credit to Kay for this, because I heard her talk. I think it was on Sean's podcast actually. She talked about like writing down her goals and like stuff, and I was like, that's actually a really good idea. And so I wrote down all the goals that I wanted to accomplish for 2025, and I still need to do that for this year.
What do you got? Our pizza,
Glenn? I don't know. We'll be right back. I'm gonna answer this real quick. And we're back.
We're back. It's lunchtime, so we ordered pizza.
It is.
I grabbed this beer on the way up.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I'm a drinking comic.
Yeah. Well, you asked me.
Not before my shows though. I think I'm pretty sure I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Coffee beforehand. I quit smoking weed and drinking beers before shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Juan Pantaleon was just like, dude, I don't do anything 3 hours before a show.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you're a headliner. You're getting booked. So like, clearly you know what the fuck you're talking about, you know?
Yeah. I would like occasionally have like a beer or something before a show, or like before like a mic or something. But I'm starting to realize I don't like doing that, even because I just don't feel as sharp, or like I don't remember like things as well, or like I don't know, I'm just not into it as well.
I'll drink before mics, but again, I have to be feeling it. Like I did not yesterday, I didn't on Tuesday. I think I had a couple on Monday though. It just depends on the feel of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like good vibe with comics. If we're all hanging out, I'll have a beer or two. But like if I feel like everyone's just gonna run out the door, or if I show up late, last thing I do is show up late, then be like, I'm also drinking now. Fuck you. It's cool, man. You couldn't be here for the rest of our sets. It's like,
yeah, thanks. Yeah,
it's kind of like a punishment for me too.
Is it?
Sure, that's what I'll tell myself.
It's like make it a New Year's resolution or something. Hold on, I'm just gonna make sure this is. We're good. Hope you enjoyed that shot. So 3.5 years you've been doing comedy, right?
Yep.
What was like? I know I talked about it with Jay a little bit, because you and him started right around the same time.
Yeah.
And I think you said like, was it Blake and Will started around the same time, or like a bunch of people started around the same time as you guys?
So Jay started episode 4 or 6, whatever it may be. Jay started because he was having just like a really shit time at home, like mentally and shit. And me and him always talked about it. And I hit him up on a random like Tuesday, and I'm like, what's good? He's like, I went to the open mic up in Saratoga. I did comedy. It was great. Nice. I said, all right, well, I'm coming from now on. So I just invited myself into his midlife crisis. It was great. It's yeah, no, it's been going good. I started the weekend after July 4th, Friday after. No, there was a Tuesday, I think. Or did I go to Saratoga? It doesn't matter. The week after July 4th of 3 years ago. So, but yeah, man, no, I have no regrets. It's fun. I wish I started earlier, but you can't fucking hate on yourself when you're doing something, you know? So,
Yeah.
and like me and him were two of the older, newer guys, but like I always wanted to make sure like I never put out like the vibe of like being an old fart, which unfortunately happens because I'm an old fart. It sucks. 42 is old. So when I'm talking to someone and then like Jay will be like, it sounds like you're mansplaining shit. It's like, dude, I don't even mean to I'm just talking. Like, tell me to shut the fuck up, please. Like if I'm bothering you, like, yo, Mike Bernat, you're old. Shut up. You know, I just smoked so much weed over the years that like I just think my opinion matters. I just talk and talk, and it's just like Jesus Christ. That's why the comedy is good, because the things that you're like, oh, is that funny? Then you write it down, and you're just like, oh, not only is that not funny, I probably shouldn't be like, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of an example. Like when I was doing divorce material, when I first started doing it, Jay was just like, you sound so goddamn angry. You should probably not do stuff about the divorce for a while. So I waited like 2 years before I started even like playing with it again for like jokes. And it's just like, sometimes you're not ready. Because it is therapy for a while too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like going up there and shitting on your dad having a heart attack at the end of the year. It's just like, holy fuck. It's just like, this is what I'm going through. And now you all have to deal with it with me. You know what I'm saying? So like.
Well, it's also like the lens we look through is to find whatever we're going through and just try to write comedy out of it. Like this is kind of a byproduct of being like in comedy. So even like divorces or heart attacks or, you know, whatever you're going through, write funny about it. Like that's a good way to process things. And like, at least for me, at least.
Well, I do think too, that's why a lot of comics will tell you to stay away from like politics in general. Because there's just like, yeah, you could do that, but there's just so much more going on that like there's other current events that like obviously there's current events you have to make fun of, but like, you know, doing stuff like I didn't have anything after the Charlie Kirk thing except for a little like of like I didn't even know who he was till he died. Like I had no fucking clue who this guy was, like blah blah blah. But like there were a couple people who like held on to these like hatred Charlie Kirk things for like 3 weeks, and it's like I'm not sure what this is. Like, it's definitely not current. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if you're going to make fun of the wife being a crazy person and doing all the shit she's doing. I'm not suicidal, by the way. But yeah, it was just crazy that, like, I don't know. I tried. Like, I have some Trump stuff. It's fine. But it's, like, generic Trump stuff. I also just don't think I'm, like, that type of funny. Yeah. Because there's different types of comedy, right? Like, I'm a storyteller comic. I like talking about, like, a lot of stuff that happened to me personally because I think a lot of it's weird. Like, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why if I try to do, like you have a pretty good, you and Duncan do a good job at, like, having your stories be shorter. Again, I think it's just because I'm an old fart. Like, you guys just know how to shorten it up into, like, reels.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just, you guys are very good at that. And Jay, too. Jay tells stories, but it's, like, snipped up into jokes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm not a headliner yet. No. Because I can't do that.
I can't do, like, I've tried telling like longer stories and making it into bits, but I'm not really good at that. I don't know why. Like I just can't keep one story going like the whole time. I'm better at like doing like shorter premises and writing like a few jokes off of that and then moving on to something else. But I'll keep it like my set that I'll do now, like if I'm like hosting or whatever, tends to be about like work a lot. Like I'll have like different premises about work that I'll write, and like I'll do like a bunch of different jokes from different angles about work, but it's not like one consistent story, if that makes sense. As compared to like some comics get up there and like they have a 20-minute story that they tell and they're able to make it funny the whole way through. I'm just not that style. Like there's no way I can do that.
Well, that's really what separates you from us, not just you, but like from like Juan, right? Juan's a good example. We just watched him do his headlining set. Mm-hmm. Everything, every point he hit was like its own 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like if he cut his 30 minutes, he had 6 sets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were all very well done, highly received. It was great.
Yeah.
And like that's it. My thing too is like I say this and I don't really know because I've never gotten it actually like checked. I am mildly dyslexic with certain things, but like I have something going on or not going on with the fluids in my brain to where like I get super antsy when I'm doing well on stage, and like I'll just fucking forget the jokes. And I know that you're allowed to keep notes, and I know even like if you go back and watch old like late or early 2000s comedy and stuff before like better edits, you can see the comics reading shit on like water bottles and the stool and the floor. So like I understand all that, but like the fact that I'll be telling a joke, and I tell this like I'll be telling a joke for like a month and a half, and then I'll be talking to Jay, and I'll be like, "What was I even doing last week?" And he's just like, "How the fuck are you this dumb?" And it's just like it's not the weed. I think the weed helps, but like it's just my short term is so shot, and it's just like I don't know. There's some, and eventually I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't really. Like I said to you earlier, I'm not drinking before shows anymore. But like you said, after like 2 beers, you're not thinking the way you were with 0 beers. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like just because you can drive home doesn't mean that you're still thinking in the same brain. Right. Which this is coming from a guy who's been drinking since he was 21. Like I didn't cheat, I didn't drink before I was 21. But like, you know, it's just that's something you have to learn your own too, right? Like you can say whatever you want, and you watch other comics get hammered and crush, and you're just like, fuck. Then
Ron
you get
White.
hammered, and you're like, oh, my watch doesn't work. It's like, shut up.
Yeah. Ron White used to crash, and he was like a raging alcoholic for a while.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's like Dave Attell. Like, fucking all he did was drink. Yeah. Supposedly he's sober. That didn't look like it to me when I went to song. But, like, it's just, yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, teach their own. Then there's comics that go out there and, like, smoking weed. Like, I'm a huge proponent of smoking weed if you need it for, like, pain and, like, whatever. But, like, I can't fathom smoking and then just walking onto stage. Yeah. And there are comics that do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's crazy. And it's just like, good for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have an Adderall, I'll try that once, but, like, I don't think I would try anything else, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, and I've thought about that too, like. That
should be the premise of a mic, is, like, try something you haven't done before right before your set. Like, all right, you haven't done Adderall, pop an Adderall, and go up and do a set.
Just, if too bad someone doesn't want to do something, like just bring like 8 boxes of wine.
Yeah.
And be like, as long as you're sipping wine between every joke, you can stay on stage. It's when you give up on your wine.
Let's get wine drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us could make it, right? Wine's delicious.
That was the thought I had at the mic last night. I was like, this would be like a smoking game. Instead of a drinking game, it'd be like a smoking game. Every time someone says like, oh, I fucked up my bit, or like, you know, whatever like common open mic sayings are, take a hit of a pen or something like that. See how you get. Yeah.
I wrote something like that. Give me 1 second. I wrote notes just in case, because I'm like, this is only my 3rd podcast I've ever done.
There you go.
And he's letting me eat, which I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one of the comics last night's like, isn't it funny when you tell a joke and you're like, oh, I really like that joke. It sucks nobody laughed. And then like 5 comics from the audience are like, no, that's really funny. Keep working on that. But nobody laughed at your joke. That was Duncan. Duncan's like, I'm really happy that you all really liked my joke, but none of you laughed. It's like, it's not your fault we're all cynical pieces of shit. Like, it's just go with the flow, man. It's just, he knows he's been doing comedy for 6-7 years. And, but it was just funny because he pointed it out in like the funniest way you could. It's just like, yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. It was a good joke. Just because I'm a piece of garbage doesn't mean you shouldn't tell that joke, you know?
Yeah. That's why it's important to get in front of, like, fresh audiences. That's why I really like going to, like, different comedy scenes and doing open mics in different cities. Because, like, here, like, people have heard our jokes umpteen million times.
You go to Vermont, right?
Yeah. I haven't been up there in a while. I was going to go last night, actually, but they weren't doing an open mic. It was, like, some other event. But like when I was out in Ohio, I went to a few different cities out there and checked out their scenes, which was actually pretty good. They've got like a lot of comedy clubs out there.
Which part of Ohio?
I was in like the Dayton, Columbus area, like bouncing between those. And they were really good. Like there's a bunch of funny bones out there. There's a bunch of smaller clubs, a shit ton of open mics all over the place. So as long as you're like kind of close to bigger cities, you'll be able to find something. But those are people that have not heard my stuff before.
Right.
So I just tried out like all my material in front of them and got really good feedback from it. So, as compared to like if you just keep doing like your same bit, even if you're changing things, you're not going to get like fresh laughs off of it, you know? So I do kind of understand what Duncan's saying a little bit.
Oh, yeah. No, that's why it's just like, well, we hang out with each other 3 to 7 times a week. Like, it's just, we see each other all the time. Like, regardless if we're coworkers or not, we're like, you're kind of forced into being like, at least friendly with each other. You don't have to be my friend, but like, be nice, you know? Like, we have to, and it's just so crazy because like, and then it's like, you have breakdowns and shit, people yelling at people, and it's just like, yo, like, just go with the flow, man. Like, it's okay. Like, there's no need to. It's better when you don't get any feedback. Like what Duncan's talking about, back what Duncan's talking about. Like, I'd rather have everyone just sit there silent and, like, it's like, okay, I don't think you're sitting here silent because it's a bad joke. Like, I don't think it's because it's me. It's just, we'll try this again some other time. You guys got to try it again some other time. You know, like you said, you're lucky enough to go to other places. I'm kind of stuck in the Albany area with stuff, but
this is funny. One of the comics in Ohio that I met, every time he would tell a joke and like it didn't get laughs or whatever, he would be like, you know, sometimes I like to tell a joke to have some peace and quiet up here. I was like, that's funny. Yeah. I was like, I'm probably gonna use that at some point, but yeah. So 3.5 years. What was your start like? Where you started in Saratoga? Was that your first mic you went to?
Saratoga was my first mic, and then I went to where the hell did we go after 217?
Oh yeah.
What's up the street from 217?
Lark?
No, between the two of them there. Is that Susie's?
Oh yeah. I think there used to be one there, right?
And after that was when I met Will Johnson and Joven.
Oh yeah.
They came and met me after that.
Nice.
So me and Jay met Blake at the first mic in Toga. And then we met Will and Joven. Joven was in the scene for like a year or two, I think, at that point, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Trying to chew my pizza and not be disgusting. But yeah, they were the first 3 comics I met. They were the ones that came up and like, hey, premises are good. It's like, oh, good, feedback. Because everyone else there was just not paying attention.
Sure.
It was a very much different scene.
Sure.
3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Where there definitely weren't as many comics. There was only like a handful.
Well, that was probably like fresh out of COVID too, and
yeah, but the comics who were here, they were pretty much, except for like, I think Will was after COVID, but he was definitely before me, Blake, and Jay by like, I think almost like 8 months or so.
Okay.
I think he was like the first, like, him and Duncan, I think, came in together.
Nice.
But I think Duncan was also pre-doing comedy just elsewhere because he came from Ohio or whatever.
Yeah.
We're just talking about these people like you guys fucking know.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Well, you know some of them.
You know some of them.
Yeah.
Well, some of you are some of them.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
What's going on?
Everything
Thanks for
I'm
watching.
saying is kosher. If not, hit me up at my DM. You can yell at me there.
I'm going to be pissed at you.
Yeah, if you're mad about something, let me know. Don't hold it in. I can handle it. I'm a grown man.
Address it at the next open mic on stage.
I can apologize if I said something fucked up.
Yeah.
But we're going to get more drunk. So I can't. Yesterday when he's just like, hey, you want to come up? I'm like, sure. And then I'm like, I saw him at the open mic. You want a drink? He's like, do you want a drink? I'm like, fuck it. You know,
yeah, you were like, I'll bring Corona. I was like,
yeah.
okay.
I think I'm going to make this my podcast thing. This is only my 3rd podcast ever. And I did not drink on my buddy Sean's.
Yeah.
Has Sean Barnes been on here yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Sean Barnes will be here. You'll meet him eventually.
Yeah.
And then I did another one, and I got hammered during that one.
Yeah.
That's the one we were talking about. I was just like, it was fun because the first half was like a good time, and then like we just started draping off. But that's why I'm just like, you want to get pizza? You want pizza? I'm like, we're going to need something here, kid. I stopped by Stort's on the way up, and fucking one dude working, and everything they had was like breakfast sandwiches. I'm like, it is 12 noon. So
Yeah.
like, I am not eating a fucking bread. I'm not that guy. Sorry, I don't need to eat.
When you were pulling up, I was like digging through my cupboard. I was like, I need to eat something quick before we start because I was like, I'm just hungry and I haven't eaten anything yet today. And then you brought up pizza, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So I'm just trying not to chew in your guys' ears.
Yeah, sorry if that's irritating.
I'm going to put this here, too.
You're good.
I'm also going to put this here so you guys can't count how many beers I'm drinking. Because if I have a fucking relative watch this, I don't need to hear their mouths be like, man, you really put them away at noon. Blow me. I don't know what to tell you.
It's their day off.
Like,
whatever.
leave me alone. I've never been on a three-week vacation before, and I'm like 2 weeks in as of yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, dude, it's fucking crazy. I have never been this relaxed in my whole life.
Good.
Like, I got my hair cut yesterday, and she's cutting it, and all I see are these grays. And I'm like, where the fuck? And she's like, you have like an undercoating of grays. I'm like, great. That means when it's fucking, that's all it's going to be soon. But it looks okay. I don't know. Getting old sucks. Salt and pepper is weird.
You're
Getting
good.
gray.
Yeah.
Getting gray is weird. I've had wrinkles since I was like 24. So that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But like bags under my eyes since I was like 11. But like getting the grays, man, that's the part where I was like, oh.
Yeah. I'm trying this like, because I get bags under my eyes. Like I've got them right now, I'm sure. But I'm trying this like coffee serum stuff or whatever. I saw it at like Target and I was like, I'll just try it for the fuck. And I put it on the first time and it started burning really bad. I was like, is this even meant for your eyes? How are you supposed to put this? It just burned like really bad. I was like, this is not good. This is bad.
It's tough. I bought during COVID when I was like an essential worker, when I was essentially working. I went to Target and they had those iced glass things that professional spas use. And I actually have a set of those in my fridge. And they're fine, but like you really got to do it all day long. Like I could have done it probably the past 2 weeks on vacation if I did like 6 times a day. I did it for a weekend once. And I was like, oh, okay, like I see a difference. But then like after 2 days, they're just darker than all hell again. It's just like, I don't care. I just don't care.
Maybe that would be a funny show idea or like an open mic idea. Like everybody that's on the show gets Botox right beforehand and just tries to do their set normally without being able to do like facial expression.
I think we should do something like I would never do that, but like or take like shots of NyQuil. Like everyone takes 2 shots of NyQuil and good luck getting home.
Yeah.
So what the fuck? I know who'd be there. I could name 8 or 9 of us that would be there. I'd be there. I'm not scared of NyQuil.
I'd want to go to watch. I don't know. I'd participate.
Man, you have a long ride home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. We'd have to like Uber.
But yeah, no, I started it up and it went well. And then my first few weeks were good. And then, of course, you hit the wall because the feedback I got from one of the comics at the beginning was just keep doing your same material. So once you do the same material at 5 mics in 2 weeks, it's just like, oh, you're not getting the response anymore.
Yeah.
And then, like, I remember that's when I actually spoke to me, Jay, and Blake went out. And Blake's like, what are you doing? He's like, you have more shit? Or is this it? And I'm like, well, yeah. He's like, you talk about more shit. Like, we'll go back to the concept of just going back to jokes didn't make sense yet. Because I'm like, I'm never going to have that many jokes. Holy Christ. Are you wrong? Like, we were just talking about it. It's just like, you have so many jokes that, like, you don't even know they're good. Like I said, there's jokes that I went with Ryan Shipley. He's another local comic. We went out to Springfield, Massachusetts, and did an open mic out there.
Nice.
And he did a joke, and I forget which one it was. It's a joke about the punchline. It's about Down syndrome. So he's like, I stay away from it because people don't like it. Because I said to him in the car ride home, like, oh, I haven't heard that joke in a really long time. I love that fucking joke because it's a really funny, well-written joke. And it's like his 5th joke he ever wrote.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, yeah, I don't use it as much. I just wanted to make sure, you know. Because that's the thing is I want to make sure it still works because you still have it in your arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was awesome, too. It was his closer, and it crushed. I loved it. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hit that. I've been trying to do more of that. There's a lot of comics in the area that travel around for their open mics, and it's like, why not do that? It's like, yeah, you're spending 45 minutes to an hour driving. Yeah, you're spending $20 on gas. But like you said, like it's still 5, some usually longer. Albany is pretty like, because there's so many of us, we're pretty like standardized at 4 or 5 minute open mics. But like I've noticed the 2 or 3 that I've gone to elsewhere don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, like the one we went to in Springfield, they're like, hey, normally this is a 10-minute mic. So we're like, damn, we missed the 10-minute mic. He's like, yeah, this week there's only 7 of us, so you could do 15.
Nice.
Dude, it was fucking crazy. So like it was 4 locals, a chick who was doing comedy elsewhere and moved there, and it was her first time, and then me and Ryan Shipley.
Nice.
And it was just the one kid cut his thing short because he's like, you could tell he was like more of their headliner guy, like, you know what I'm saying? But like the other 4 people, the lady, they were all super chill, super nice, talked us up.
Nice.
Like we hung out late. Ryan had to work the next day.
Nice.
But like just like it was just so cool because like me and Ryan crushed. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Because like it was just so fun, and they all did real well too. But it's funny because like I was listening to their jokes, and I feel like they're just not getting as much feedback because like they're still funny, but like the one guy would jump from joke to joke. It's like you could have done like 3 or 4 more jokes off that one little quip.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then yeah, it was fun. It was funny. They videotaped the whole thing. Nice. And they're like, can we videotape you guys? We're like, sure, just, you know, if you're going to put it up, let us know, you know. Because God knows what the fuck. What the fuck did I say for 15 minutes, you know? And I crowd worked for 12, like 10, 12 of it. I was just dicking around in the room because I never met these people, so I was just poking fun. Sure. But, yeah, Ryan went up and had a good set. But,
nice.
Oh, what was I fucking talking about this for? Sorry. But no, Shipley, like I said, if you have those old jokes, though, and they keep coming back, maybe that'll be the topic of this, old jokes coming back.
Do you record your sets?
I started, So I've been video recording them, and they're cringeworthy. So when I'm going in with new material now, or I'm just going to like fuck with the crowd a little bit, I only do my voice.
Sure.
Because I want to know if I said something good enough to where maybe I can try it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm much better at just fucking riffing, I think. Think personally. Like, and then, so I'll video Saratoga probably because like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I do get pissed when I have like a really, like, I've had a couple good sets this week at the open mics, and like, I wish I was videotaping at Son of Egg. Yeah. I just don't. My tripod's in the car, which is the dumbest fucking excuse, but it's just like, well, I'm not going out there to get it. Like, I'm just going to let it sit here and do the thing and just whatever, you know? But I had a pretty good set at Son of Egg. I could have, it's all about cutting and putting it online and stuff, but like, I'd almost rather not stay away from the crowd work, but everyone on the internet's crowd work comics, right? Like, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I also want to make, because like the last 2 or 3 videos I put up are me like dicking around. I wouldn't mind now throwing up a real joke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I just don't feel like I do that. And like, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. I do trendy bullshit on TikTok. That's fine. I hate it, but that's fine. It's just whatever.
It's funny though.
It is, and you know, I'm trying, and like, there are ones that are like super depressing, and it's just like, why would you fucking do this? I don't understand. And like, I ain't dancing, I don't think quite yet. I'm sure there's a Little John one coming. You'll get me on that one. Little John's my anthem. Nice. It was the 2005 anthem if you were going to the club and shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty religious about recording all my sets just because I don't want to miss anything. Nice.
What's that?
It just, my camera will randomly shut off and I don't, or stop recording, I should say. So sorry if this is choppy for anybody watching, but yeah, I use this.
Edit, or do you just run the whole thing?
I'll run the whole thing. I'll edit out the part where we like stood up to get the pizza earlier and stuff like that. But yeah, I normally just
can edit this part out too about me talking about editing.
Oh, it's okay. I don't mind.
Don't mind me. I'm technologically retarded.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. I'll edit that word out. You can't say that on it. No kidding.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, but I use the GoPro to record all my sets, and it's not even like this. GoPro's not good at getting like post-worthy material or like videos because it's like the angle's weird and it doesn't record like super close up.
Yep.
But I do it just to rewatch my sets because like I'll have like a new tag that I thought of or try something new, or even I'll like do like a different facial expression, and that's gotten different laughs before. So like at the open mic, the Funny Bone open mic, when I told my I was doing the paramedic material and I did the bit about the guy falling off the roof, and when I did the punchline, it's kind of like hard for people to swallow sometimes because it's just like it's talking about death and like I don't know, people are kind of weird about it sometimes. But I did a facial expression afterwards that I hadn't done before, where I was like kind of like waiting to see if people were gonna laugh or not, and that got more laughs. Like you could hear the joke hit, and then you could hear people were like responding to me making this face. And I was like, okay, that's something I don't think I would have caught unless I had recorded it and watched back.
Right.
And like seeing that had happened.
So now you do the face?
I do the face, yeah. Or like different variations of it. But it's just another laugh.
Sure.
And that's another 5 seconds of laughter that I don't have to write, or I just let it play out. But it works. And like videoing yourself is really good.
I'll tell you, I've always envied comics in the area when they get like an applaud break.
Oh, yeah.
Like an actual, factual applaud break. And like I've witnessed a lot of my friends get them. And I'm just like, damn, I bet you that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've never got one. And I got one. I did a show with the Rev House Promotions down at the Artisanal Brewery in Saratoga. They have a show this weekend, actually.
I'm on that.
Go catch them.
I'm on that. Come
I'm coming
watch
to
it.
that, so I will come see you.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Cheers. I will post a picture.
Yeah.
I am coming to that. And I was just doing a hosting set, the same thing Caleb's doing, and a joke that I've done a fucking 180,000 times. I'm just going through the motions because I'm like, fuck, I don't want to lose the crowd. I'm not doing too great. And I was only about halfway through my set, and I finished the joke, and I hit the punchline, which is actually about death. And it crushed.
Nice.
And like, I got taken aback, and I was like, oh, it happened.
Yeah.
I got one. Because like, you don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I go, and I did record that when I recorded the entire me and Travis Steely's sets for that. And I went back and I watched, And, like, I definitely cut it off a little early, but I was like, it's okay. Yeah. I know it was there, and I finally got one.
Yeah.
It's just next time I don't want to be this autistic to not be able to shut the fuck up.
Let it
that's
happen.
The thing. Is like, I don't want to name names, but, like, I've seen it 15 other times. And every time the comic will go, oh, because it's very catch you off guard.
Yeah,
it's just like, it's such a cool, like, or like the reroute, like having the laugh come back for no reason and having it hit a second time. That's always fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like Jay's Storts joke. That's why that does so well. Yeah. Everyone will laugh their asses off. Then it hits again. Then he's got another punchline, so it'll hit like again. And it's just like, damn, dude. Yeah. Good for you. Starting off jokes is where it's at. You got to have a good like starter.
Yeah. I remember the first applaud break I got was actually up in Burlington. I told a joke that I've been telling for a while here, and like it was funny. Like, it got laughs, but I told it up there, and I remember getting an applause break, and I was like, this is the best feeling ever. This is like, because like laughter, like getting a good laugh is really cool. And like people should be laughing at jokes, but they don't have to applaud. So when they do applause, it just like, I don't know, it just means a lot more, you know?
Yeah.
So
no, I mean, we're doing this for the attention, right? Like,
yeah.
You don't get into any art at all, acting, drawing, anything without looking for attention. You're looking for attention, it's fine. Look for attention. I fucking love the attention. I'm 42. I love the attention. And that's the thing is, like, I'm not as likable in my first 2 minutes on stage that Caleb is. So, like, I don't make a lot of friends right away. But it's fine because even, like, the groans, they don't hate you. They just don't dig on your comedy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, those are still fun. But that all probably goes back to my, like, wrestling, my pro wrestling. I love pro wrestling. And, like, the heels getting heat still works. It's still entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to be the heel on stage, but, like, I'm going to go ahead and say we could probably ignore that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. I don't know what the fuck we were even talking about.
Me neither.
I'm only one beer in. We're just having a good time. I have to go get another one.
There you go. So you are coming to the show this weekend?
I will be at your show this weekend.
Sick. Yeah.
It's gonna be. I like Lee. I've seen him probably. I opened for him once up in Saratoga.
Nice.
But I like Lee. I think he's funny.
Nice.
And then who's your feature?
It's
a lady, right?
Yes. Oh my God, why am I
Jen?
blanking
Is
on
it
her
Jen?
name? Jen. Yeah, Jen. I'm blanking on her last name. I'm so sorry. I've only met her once, and I've not met Lee.
He's
before.
gonna Google that. I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yeah, go ahead. And we're back.
We are back.
Jen McMullen. That's
Jen
the
McMullen,
name.
Yep.
She's really funny. I saw her at a show in Colony. I think she featured, and that was the first time I saw her. She made me laugh really hard. She had some really, really good bits.
Well, it's funny too because like the 50 of us that chill with each other every day and stuff like that. Like, there's so many comics that are just here.
Yeah,
they've been here. You know, like we all know Garen because he's in the area, but like.
Yeah.
Imagine we didn't go to Saratoga for Friday. We would just know of Dan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like Richard.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I actually only saw Richard Francis Williams do his set for the first time at Queensberry Hotel. You know what I'm talking about? That whole thing with Richard Penguin and all that.
Yep.
And he crushed, but that room was crazy. Have you gone to that yet or no?
No.
That room is wild. So I went, and they only had half the room open. And then Jay Conley just did one. And he's like, dude, it was fucking insanity because they opened the wall up and it was like
pretty big, right?
Yeah, just enormous.
Yeah.
It's like an auditorium for like a gym.
Yeah.
Or an auditorium for a gym, an auditorium for a high school.
Yeah.
It's fucking huge. It's awesome.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of it. It looked like a really, really good crowd, like really good turnout and like cool layout.
Jay's one or of Richard's one?
I don't remember.
Because
this is one of the shows there.
I forgot Jay even did it because I didn't see any pictures. But Jay's like, no, it was like close to sold out.
Nice.
The one with Richard and who else was on that? Kay was on it. Shipley was on it.
It was probably that one then, yeah.
I feel like one more person was on it. Sorry, I'm forgetting who else was on it, but Richard Francis Williams was on that, and like I've never seen him host, and it's cool because like all of his material, all of it is like local jokes, but like it's really, if you ever can go see Richard Francis Williams, it was a good set. It's nice to see shit.
Yeah,
it's just nice to see shit. It's nice to go places like even out in Springfield, like I was saying, like you go out there and you see these people you've never seen before, and it's just funny because like they're funny. But it's just like, oh, I don't understand why you didn't tell more of that one joke. It's just, I said to him the way out, I was like, hey, man, like, you could definitely have, I have more of that stuff. Do more of that stuff. Like, I don't know why no one told you this. Like, you're funny. You have a good persona. Like, that's funny. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen him perform.
Richard?
Yeah.
Richard, yeah, if you ever get the chance, yeah, Richard's really funny.
He's been around for a while.
I've opened for Dan a couple times as a host. I've never opened for Richard. I've been lucky enough to open for like Steely like 6 times. So,
nice.
yeah, that's cool. That's why when I was up there for that one, I was just like, fuck, why are you doing like not great? And then, like I said, then I won them over, and it's like, oh, that was amazing. Is that what I was waiting for? Like, what a nice little turn of events.
Yeah, the Funny Bone.
No, that was the Rev House show down at
yeah,
that was great.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, they asked for me to host, and Lee Syatt's the headliner for that, which I'm excited just to meet him. Like, I've not met him before, and he's come up here this area quite a bit, I'm sure. I think he lives in the city, so it's probably not too bad of a drive for him to come up here, but I'm really excited. I'm excited to see that show and see the venue and just try my material in front of new people and see how it goes.
Lee's funny. Lee's one of those guys. He used to do our open mic. So he would do whatever he was doing, whether he was featuring or headlining a show.
Sure.
And he used to stay and do the open mic. He doesn't do it anymore. I'm sure he had a good joke he loved and we just didn't laugh at it. It goes back to what we were talking about earlier where he's like, I know that's funny.
Yeah.
No, it is funny. It's just, we're sorry we didn't laugh, you know? Like, I can't back that up. Maybe he just hates Saratoga. I don't fucking know. But like, it was really funny. He used to come around all the time. A lot of people you don't see anymore that used to come around a lot of the open mics. And it's a shame because they're all funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to name names. I don't think that does me well. But like, there's like 7 or 8 people I can name off the top of my head that like featured or hosted or headlined at the Saratoga that just don't come around no more. And maybe it was a fallout with management. Seems probable. But like, it's just one of those things that like they're bringing back the chick that does that 2 buttons deep.
2 buttons deep, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and which is fine. Make your money. I do not give a fuck if you're making money. But like, she shit all over the club the last time she was there.
Oh.
And they've done nothing. Because like the green room is just part of the back room. Like I've been in the green room there once or twice. And like, it's just part of the back room. And it's just fucking deal with it. There's a chair. They bring you food and drink. What do you want? You're in Saratoga fucking Springs. You're not in New York City. And she fucking like went on and blew it up and like got like thousands and thousands of like,
interesting,
like whatever's on Instagram, fucking views or whatever. And then she was back like a year later. It's like, God damn, dude. Like, you got people that come up here and do the thing, and you're just doing this.
Yeah.
You know?
I didn't. I saw that they were doing another show there, like recording, like one of their episodes.
It was like 3 weeks ago, right? That one.
Yeah, it was recent. Yeah. I've not watched any of their material online. I've like seen them post to Facebook here or there, but like nothing significant. And
she's
I don't even
fine.
know what they're
She
about.
does a lot of good for Albany, so I like that. Like, because I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm going to talk about being from Albany, but like, I'm not going to. Albany kind of blows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to win me back, Albany. Like, so it's like, if she's doing the dirty work and saying that Albany's cool, fuck it. Run with the ball. But like, don't shit on. If you don't want to come back, shit on the place and burn it to the ground, right? Piss on the ashes. That's fine. But like, she did that and then was welcomed back with open arms. It's like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a local comic, I'll tell you afterwards, I don't want to make it a big thing, but he got shafted out at both clubs. And he told me why, and it's really wild because it's basically just a word of mouth thing. He basically got in an argument with one person, and then everyone's like, fuck him. And it's like, the argument wasn't even about comedy or pay. It was just about like something that happened. Yeah. And they were like, can you fix this? And now they're sort of like shadow banned from everything. It's like,
interesting.
It's really cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm just not trying to be, I know it's a podcast, I should be putting the dirt out there, but this isn't my tea.
Not that
drink.
kind of podcast.
Yeah, it's not my tea, so they can fucking figure it out themselves.
It is important to like be careful how you handle yourself on shows and stuff before that reason, because you just never know how people are going to react to certain things and what could get back to management. And
back to what I was talking about earlier. So I was on a podcast last year, and I was just like, let me send more comics to you. Send more comics. I know fucking blah. And then like I ended up sending Blake and Jay out to do a show, and then there was no more shows. And if he sees this, you know who you are. You can fucking still hit me up, and I'll send you 100 comics, because it just sucks. I don't want to.
They stopped doing the podcast?
I feel like he just stopped doing the podcast. Oh, okay. But like, you're going to keep doing this. You're going to have more people on. It's going to be great. Like the tag team thing last time with Juan and Greg, that was good. That's good, man. That's how you can do that too. Like, it's like, if next time, instead of having me or Jay next year or 2 years from now, have both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'd love to have. That was my goal originally, was to have the both of you at the same time. But then
we couldn't fit on screen.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't have a wide enough lens.
Fat fucks. You'd have to put the couch over here.
Yeah, Jay would have to like sit on your lap or something like
No, make him sit on the
that.
floor. Hey Jay, when you watch this, 'cause I know he's gonna watch this. You're sitting right here, buddy.
Yeah,
We're gonna get you one of those stupid little camping stools, and we're just gonna throw like paper at you.
no, he'll sit on the cooler that we keep our beer in,
There
and
you
you'll
go.
hand us
See?
pizza.
He's thinking out of the fucking box. That's good. So
That'd be
yeah,
great.
that's exactly what we'll do.
Yeah, come back for that.
Be in charge for the be in charge of the
Yeah.
pizza next time too.
No, I do want to have you both on at the same time
That'd
because
be
I feel like the dynamic would be fun and like the story. I'm sure you guys have stories for days, but
Well, that's the thing too. Like, I would love to do a podcast, but like, I don't know what. I guess it would just be like this, right? Like, get people over, and I was thinking about it too. Like, I'm a I collect action figures and shit. I could put that in my action figure room and have that be like the backdrop.
Yeah,
because like, it's just it's not. It's just fun. Like, I enjoy them. They make me happy. You know, like, it's funny because Ryan Shipley came over before we went out to Springfield. I think that's when he came over, and he's like, "Can I see your toys?" I'm like, "Sure, man." And he came up and he looked around. And, like, it's funny because he's asking the right questions, right? Like, oh, what's your favorite, blah, blah. And he's like, what's your most expensive? And it's funny because I'm, like, the white trashiest toy collector because, like, all my shit comes from, like, Toys R Us, Target, .coms. Like, my buddy in the city, he collects, like, Japanese figures that cost, like, $480 that are the size of that fucking tree and have 900 points of articulation. And then I have the one that's the size of the beer bottle, costs $22, you know?
it's
like,
Barbies. He collects Barbies.
This is
everybody.
hey, whatever, man.
I'm not bashing. I'm not
I
bashing.
keep them clothed.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's all about. I don't care about the doll. It's about what they're wearing.
It's about the style.
I want to show off the 80s spacesuit. I don't give a fuck about the doll. And I can't wear them. They're too small.
We all know it's about the accessories.
Well, it's not as anything better. Like I said, I'm a big pro wrestling guy, so half my collection's pro wrestlers. And, like, I have couple thousand pro wrestlers. Nice. So I have a bunch of dudes in their underwear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dudes in their underwear, chicks in their fucking bikinis. And it's just like,
it's their outfit.
It's what they're wearing. I don't know. This is how they sold them to be in the store.
Yeah.
Yell at Mattel, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's funny because, like, that's stuff that I've been working on too. I've been trying to do more with because when I was complimenting, going back to earlier in the conversation, when I was complimenting Blake and Jay about doing older material, that's when Blake was actually like, you have all that shit about your toy stuff. You never fucking do it.
Yeah.
You only did it like once or twice. So I've been trying to like divulge back into that. It's funny how this all came around full circle talking about this. But no, it's great, man. It's good to have people push you. You know, it's good to have people look you dead in the face and be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
It's nice to have all these dynamics.
Well, you guys did that for me at the Halloween show. And I talked about that on here.
I was going to bring that up, but yeah, we can talk about it.
No, I talked about that on here before. Maybe we did. No, I forget when that was, but I mentioned it because it's hard producing a show because you're stressed about like making sure things happen right, and like especially that place because you're like I had to pay for the venue, I had to get insurance for this place. Yeah. It was a process to go through and do it. Yes, so there was just a lot that had to happen in order for that show to happen, and it was a really like. We sold a bunch of tickets. Like, it was a good like turnout. I knew people that were coming to the show. So there was just a lot of pressure. So when I got up on stage and like, I'm dressed as Bob Ross, which is just different. And then I do my set and like, there's parts that like just don't hit like I thought they should have, or, you know, whatever, or like they normally do. And I get off the stage and you guys, I think it's after the show, you tell me like, yeah, you kind of called the audience stupid a bunch of times. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, no, I didn't. He was like, yeah, you did. You were like, there's like a bunch of times you're like, wow, you guys are a slow audience. And I didn't realize, like, I didn't compute that as me saying they were stupid, but that's exactly how it sounded. In my mind, I was like, I'm just saying that because the jokes hit like
elsewhere.
Yeah.
I know.
Or like it took a while for them to like get laughing at it. So I was saying like you guys are slow in response, but it sounded like I was just calling them retarded. Like
I think I got lucky because I definitely have done that. We've all done that. And it's just like, I think comparably to some other people who will not name names, there are people who do that shit. Or like, they'll do the, I tell this joke about filing cabinets. Oh, I guess there's just a bunch of people aren't filing cabinets in here. It's like, dude, just let it go. Like, let it slide. Just move forward. I have my nervous laugh that I have incorporated into my actual laugh now. So like I have a really like unique's an okay word to use, I guess. Some people don't like it at all. It's very annoying. But like I'll laugh when something authentically is funny to me. And it's annoying. You've heard it before.
I think he's great.
And it's just like it's great that it's great. I like that too, you know. But I can also see the comics that are like, your laugh's the goddamn worst. It's like, I can see that because I also laugh when like, if I've known Caleb for a year and a half, if he goes up into a room that we've all been crushing in and bombs for whatever reason, that is the funniest fucking thing on the planet. That isn't, it's not being mean. It's just when he walks off and he's confused and goes, what the fuck just happened? We all get to go, nothing. That's awesome. You did so poorly. Like it's so, and I've been the person of that. Like, what the fuck just happened? I don't know. I fucking brain farted and just the contest. We did a contest this past fall. And the fucking first show, I go up. I was like the second guy up, and I told all my jokes backwards. I walk off stage, and Jay Collins is like, I hope you don't think like you're going to win. He's just like, what the fuck was that? Yeah. And I'm like, was that not good? He's like, nothing made sense. He's like, you started in the middle of your joke, and then the punchline was at the beginning of some of them. He's like, and I listened to the voice on that one. I was like, oh, this was really bad. Like, this was like autism at like a full. Like it was just, it was bad.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. Was that the like September 2s?
September 2 is it was night 2, I think. Okay. I was on. I switched with Elena.
Oh, did you?
I think she was on like 3 or 4 weeks later. We had to switch it out.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good competition to be a part of. I only did the first night, didn't make it anything past that, but I was like the first one to go up that night, and like which was fine. It did okay. But I was just nervous because it was like a competition, just kind of a little more pressure. So like I just didn't deliver as cleanly as I should have.
I think everything really comes down to, because I always like what we were talking about earlier with like what stand up and like, you know, time frames and shit. I think a lot of the stuff at the where we're at now, where there's an open mic or like a show, if you don't have the right host, your show is just not going to start. Sure. You can have you could have 5 comics that all talk kind of lower, and they talk mad, ha 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 ha. That's fine. You don't have to yell. Like, I'm a yeller. I yell in the fuck. I mean, you were kind of a yeller too. Like, we're louder into the microphones than other people. But it's just like, as long as your host is loud as fuck, you get them out there and they do their thing. That's why there's like, there's no lapse of hosts in this area. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you got to really command it. What the fuck were they telling this story for, though? You would have thought I fucking drank the whole 12-pack. Right? Oh, my God.
Well, along that line, like...
Yeah, try to win me back. This is where we're at.
Well, so, like, the hosting vein, like... It's a skill to be able to host and host well. And because you have to win the audience over, and you have to set a tone. But you're also not supposed to be like the shining star of the show. Right. Like you need to set up the other comics to do well, which means like get your laughs, like set up the audience, make them comfortable and relaxed, and make sure they're like, you're almost giving them permission to laugh for the show, but then like really set up your other comics well so that they can crush.
What you're saying is exactly what I was talking about. So my set on New Year's Eve was fine. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was fine because I had to yell at a lady. And I was just like, you need to, because I gave the rules. I let the roasts happen before I even gave the rules. And then I gave the rules, and then I went into comedy, and I did the hosting thing. And
there goes the camera
again. Yelling at us.
Sorry, this keeps happening, folks. There we go.
So once I yelled at the woman, I lost the room. And I was just like that. And I said to the crowd, I go, I don't care if you hate me, you're not going to talk during the comics. That's what you got to do. Like the host has to bite the bullet, and like the rest of the show went flawless. Then Sam Badali went up and crushed. You know what I'm saying? And then Craig went and fucking crushed. And boom, 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 boom. You and Will and everyone did great. Yeah, you know. And it's just like it's okay to eat shit when you have to when you're hosting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you said, if you don't win the fucking crowd, you got to have the room. You got to be able to go up if someone's being a dick. 3 comics in and be able to bring that person out of the experience without setting off like a reaction. Yeah. Well,
that was part of my problem for the Halloween show because I think I set a weird tone for everything, and just like how I responded to some of the audience, like
I went
set
first,
a weird tone.
Right?
Yes.
No, it was fine. He did a fine job. He did call them stupid a couple times, but
you know what's good though? I've ever since then I've been very mindful not to do that.
I have noticed you don't do it anymore.
And I'll literally like write down, like if I'm writing my set out, I'll be like, go slow. I write in like caps on the top of the page. Go slow. Don't call them stupid. like don't insult the audience. Like I'm there to make them laugh. I'm not gonna like insult them, you know. And that paid off because like we had the Funny Bone open mic, and I was very mindful that time not to do that because I did like a lot of the same material.
And now you're booked there.
Yeah. And the set went really well, but it was because of the feedback I got from you guys that like made me think like, okay, don't do these things because I know it's not going to work. Especially because I was the first, other than the host, I was the first one to go up on that show, and like it would have been probably the same thing. Like if I had done that, I think it would have set like a weird tone and not set up the other comics well. So
I did okay. Yeah. So I went right after him at the Halloween show, and I wasn't supposed to be on the show, so I actually got lucky. I was going up to just watch the show.
Yeah.
And he invited me on the way up. That was good. So I went up first, and I don't think it was because I got some laughs on jokes up there that I don't normally get. It was a weird crowd.
Yeah.
But like they were a paying comedy crowd, so like I didn't do bad. I didn't do great because I wasn't. You know, I'm not gonna make excuses or shit. But like I'd say I gave myself like a 6 on that. But like I would have gotten a 6 no matter who hosted for me. It was me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't you. So like maybe you consider that like a 4. It was funny though. You only fucked yourself. So like, do you have that on video? Because I do.
I don't.
Okay.
Well, I have what you sent me. What you had. I think
have
you sent me that.
The whole front.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say like, you only fucked yourself. You didn't fuck me at all. Like I was gonna have a 6 show regardless. Sorry about that. I was gonna have a 6 show regardless. It's just that's the mode I was in for the day. But because that's the thing is like Elizabeth went up and she did pretty goddamn well. Jay did pretty well. Like. Who was your headliner that one? Sean Barnes. Sean did fine. That was great, yeah. I'm sorry. Sean did real well. I don't want to say that. I don't want him to be mad at me. Yeah. You also did real well, buddy. I love you. No, that was a good show. Like I said, I honestly think, like, you were a weaker start, and I was a weaker start, but, like, it's just what we did. I don't blame you.
Well, I was for sure. I'm glad all the comics did really well.
Did real well. Duncan did great.
Yeah.
Duncan did great.
The audience was weird in that a lot of it was regulars of the theater. So, like, they will just buy tickets to whatever events they have and come back.
That's fire. That's great.
Yeah, but a lot of them were, like, people that wouldn't typically come to comedy shows like this. And I didn't really figure that out till afterwards because I was, like, reviewing, like, who bought tickets and the software that, like, they gave me access to, like, see how many tickets were sold. And you could see a breakdown of, like, okay, these people have bought tickets here for all these events in the past. And there'll be, like, musicals or, like, jazz companies or whatever, no comedy events. So I was like, okay, that makes sense now. Like a lot of them were kind of like pensive about laughing because this probably isn't their comedy scene. Sure. And then we got a really good example of that with the lady that complained about Jay's material.
That was wild.
It was.
Fuck her.
But but it was
not everyone's for everyone.
Yeah. That was funny. Actually, so Jay was came on here after that show because we talked about it.
Yeah. No, everything's whatever.
Yeah.
That was we talking about before that, though. I don't remember. Don't matter. We can switch the subject.
Yeah.
Fucking so let's talk about other aspects of the arts. Do you watch Broadway or no? Do you like
not all the time, but yeah.
Are you sometimes. Have you always liked musical theater or is that like an acquired taste?
I did theater in high school.
Me too. Yeah.
So I did like a bunch of shows and kind of grew up doing that. I post high school, I haven't been like super into it.
Yeah, well, you're doing this now.
Yeah, I'll like occasionally watch a show or like I like going to shows and seeing stuff live, but I wouldn't consider myself like a musical buff.
Oh, I'm not a buff, but I love musicals. It's so funny because like there was a well, it wasn't a comedian. Someone on the radio on the way up here was just like, "Oh, musical theater, blah blah." I'm like, God damn, I love musical theater. Like I am a huge gay for the theater. Like I am so supportive of those people that can crush night after night. My cousin used to do puppeteer work for The Lion King for like a bunch of years, and then like he also did like Jim Henson shit and stuff. Wow. And it's just like I have such a high respect for that shit. And it's just funny because I'm like, I'm going to do a podcast with my gay buddy. I'm going to ask him if he likes musical theater. But there's like 3 or 4 like musicals coming around here this summer. I forget what the one was called, but it's like a spoofy musical.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I make it like kind of. I'm gonna bring it up to a lot of comics when I see it again.
Go catch
maybe
it,
I'll
yeah.
drop it in like we have an Albany group chat, so maybe I'll throw it in that and. Because I think it'd be fun for like a few of us to go to it. Like it just looks like a fun musical. Like it's like I said, it's like a spoof on musicals. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
but it looks like it's fun.
Yeah, there's good comedy in musicals too. Like
God,
some of the best laughs I've seen are in that format. Like one of the first like Broadway shows I saw was Shrek.
Okay.
Which you kind of like think of Shrek as a musical. You're like, that's kind of weird, but then you go and see it, and it's phenomenal.
That's cool.
It's so good, and the laughs they have through it is just so funny. They make references to the movie. They make like references to other movies. The characters that were casted in the original Broadway show were just so funny, and like their angle on things were so great. So it was truly a comedy like the whole way through. You were just laughing the whole time, which you really don't expect when you're going to see Shrek the musical. But it was really, really good.
I saw Avenue Q.
Okay.
And that kind of re-flourished. My ex-wife brought me to it because her friends did an off-Broadway. It was like the other Proctor's Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what Avenue Q is?
I've heard of
dirty
it.
puppets and stuff.
Sure.
Like, it's fucking funny. Like it's just especially when it's done well. It's like Rent, but with puppets.
Yeah.
A little weirder. But yeah,
can puppets get diseases? I
don't know, but they can get them.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
People don't wash their hands before they stick them in there, I guess, in those puppets. I don't know.
I feel like somebody used to have puppet jokes. I don't remember who it was.
I used to want to be a ventriloquist.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That was like my... I grew up watching ventriloquists. There was a guy named Taylor Mason who's like a Christian comedian, ventriloquist guy. Super funny.
You love them Christian comics.
Oh, I grew up in that atmosphere. So like that was like what my exposure was to.
Very good.
But they were really talented, and like I watched ventriloquist a lot, and I used to be obsessed with that. So it was like my parents at one of my birthdays got me like this firefighter puppet thing, and I was like practicing.
Is it here?
No, it's like I think it's at my parents' house.
It's here.
Yeah.
He keeps it.
Pulls it out.
Keeps it under the bed.
It just walks out from the back room.
That's terrifying. That's the most terrifying thing I've ever thought of.
I think it's in my parents' shed in Ohio, and like this old like tub of things I have up there. But I've like practiced for a long time trying to be a ventriloquist. I can never get it down right. Plus, like I have a lisp, so like that's weird. Does that translate to? It'd be weird if the puppet didn't have that, but I did. You know.
I watched a few years of America's Got Talent with my ex-wife, and the one was that girl was a ventriloquist with like the bunny puppet.
Yes, the young
fucking
girl
crushed.
Yeah,
and it's funny because I don't really know whatever happened to her. Then like during COVID, she like popped up on my Snapchat. And I like Googled her. I'm like, oh, she's like 20. Like, I'm gonna fucking because she is funny. And it's like it's crazy how like she's so nonchalant with it and stuff. It's just like Jesus Christ, like such a what a weird talent. Like juggling something, but like that's something.
But she's also like a really talented singer.
Singer, right? She sings for the fucking the puppets and shit.
And I'm like, how are you doing that with that like quality of tone and voice? Is like, crazy.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
My dad. Another Christian ventriloquist comic.
I didn't know there were such things.
So it's a big deal.
I'm in the wrong market.
Yeah,
I'm religious enough.
Go start performing in churches. But no, my dad went to school with this guy, or like he like went to school with like my dad and his brothers, and I went and saw him perform up here. Actually, he came up to a church up here, and I went and saw him. I was like, hey, you went to Urbana like high school, right? And he was like, yeah. I was like, do you know like the Strom family or like the White family? He was like, yeah. He's like, he thought I was stalking him for sure. Like it was like, how do you come to upstate New York and know all this information about this not super well known ventriloquist? But he was super funny. He's got really good jokes and stuff. His name is David Pendleton. Or check him out.
There you go. Check him out.
Yeah.
Prin, who is one of the judges at the show.
Yeah.
Prin's a local comic. Came out of retirement from my show. She was like, she telling me that she's like, you should do Christian comedy, and I'm like, it just wouldn't be natural enough for me to not. I like cursing and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I like people not liking me a little bit sometimes too. Like that's fun. Like you don't want everyone to, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I told her I'm like, I'll think about it. She no, you won't. I'm like, probably not. But
yeah.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I just. I don't know. Like, I get it, right? Like, I've seen Brian Regan twice. Like, I get it. Good for you if you can do it. I just don't think I can do it.
I don't even think he's a Christian comic. I think a lot of Christians like him because he's clean. Yeah, he says like hell and damn in his shows, and I'm sure that set some people off.
Hey, you're not supposed to say hell. Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
I did an after school program. I went to a Catholic school for 9 years, and I did the after school program after I graduated for a summer, or school year, and I went in, and some kid said "damn." And, like, I put him in timeout.
Yeah.
Then I said hell, and the whole place shut down. And I'm like, all right, let's talk.
Yeah.
So then the teacher, the principal, had to come out, and he's like, all right. He's like, it was brought to my attention that damn and hell are on the same level. Neither one can be said here anymore. And I'm like, this is such a weird conversation because, like, neither one of those doesn't even make the needle move on my swear word. Like, I know damn's not great, but, like, you kidding? Like,
also, I'm pretty sure they're both said in like the King James version of the Bible. So like,
you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that part's in there.
I don't know. I'm sure it says damned, like damned to hell or something like that.
Damned.
I don't know.
Definitely says damned. But yeah.
Who gives a damn?
Who gives a damn?
Who gives?
But yeah, so just trying to think what else is going on. But yeah, I got Margarita City. We're going to be doing more shows there.
Yeah. Do you have anything scheduled for there yet? Or
nope. Me and him are going to meet up. Please go support. Go eat their food. It's fucking great. It's cheap too. Like me and I'm saying, like quesadilla and 2 beers cost me $27. Like that's a meal. That sounds great.
Yeah.
You know, Chipotle prices, but 10 times better.
Yeah.
And bigger. But yeah, no. So we'll be doing stuff there over the next couple weeks or next couple months. So definitely start following them on Instagram and shit. You can follow me on Instagram and shit too. Mike Burns at Mike Burns. I have another venue I'm going to be starting to work with. It's called Nick Stoners. It's out on Caroga Lake.
Okay.
It's part of a golf course.
Nice.
I've been talking with the management there. So that should be coming up. We'll probably do either 3 or 4 a year there.
Nice.
Yeah, that will be
That's
much
cool.
less because it's more of a destination spot. They do a lot of bands, so I'm not trying to. Plus, you want to have proper spacing, right? You don't want to do 60. I mean, of course, you as a person want to do 52 shows a year. Of course, I'm saying like a place probably doesn't unless they're actually a comedy club.
Yeah.
I doubt a place in Albany or Caroga Lake want to have us around for 52 weeks a year.
Well, if we can get a few going, that'd be great. That's it,
cool. Man. And that's the thing. It's just like every time we get one, just let it happen, book it. And then you know what? If it happens again, it happens. If it doesn't. You know, maybe someone will bring it up again in the future. There's a lot of good stuff going on. A lot of shit going on in Troy. The Bree's got that new Mead one she's been doing. Then, you know, of course, Lark Street 217's got that shit going.
There's a lot of people that are really getting into producing lately, which is cool.
Great. Yeah, Mel just took over for, what's it called down there? The cider place. The cider place down on Broadway. I'm sorry to everyone involved in this conversation. Holy shit. But, yeah, Mel just got them down there. I think she's actually doing...
fuck, I forget.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And,
it's like Albany Comedy.
Yeah.
Those are all listed on there.
But she also, I think she has a brewery, too. She has two. She's in that, which is a great start-off point. She started her own production company.
Yeah.
Ethan started doing stuff. He's going to be doing, like, events. He just asked me to be on his speed dating.
Nice.
So I'm going to do it. So if you guys want to come win 2 minutes sitting across from me, I'm sure I'll be a joy.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll probably smoke before you.
It'll be very mellow.
Yeah. Well,
nice.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to think if there's what else going on. Like, I don't think I have anything booked currently.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, and then the Van Dykes doing all the stuff they're doing out there.
Yep. Joel's starting to produce a lot
Joel,
of stuff too.
Kay, Bree, and Jay all have stuff out there.
Yeah.
I assume Shipley, too. I assume he's still out there, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. No, I'm just trying to do the thing, make everything work. Sorry, I'm not more... I almost kind of want to restart this. Go over
no, this
again.
is good. This is good.
But, yeah, no, everything's been all right, man. No, everything's going good. It should hopefully be a good summer. You know, we got the comedy festival coming. That'll be cool. Did you put in for that? Did you? Yeah.
I don't know when we hear results back.
I'm sure we won't hear about it till like the end of March. Because that's the thing is like, I think they have open enrollment till like well into the summertime.
Probably.
I haven't done it yet. I'm going to.
Yeah, you should. I think they have like an early bird special too or something.
I missed that. That's why I fucking just, well, now it don't matter. Now you know.
Yeah, I'd love to get on that. At least help out somehow. And then,
I think that's what it's really all about too. Like there's enough of us to where like if we get the decline letter, it should be like, oh well, what
At
else
least
is
help out,
going
yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily want to do tickets, but I will. I'll do tickets for 3 days. Put 3 comics at the ticket booth for 3 days. Sit there and make jokes at every fucking person.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 24-hour fucking open mics.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And then at least be there to help out. Like maybe a spot will open up last minute. You can hop on. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't even. As long as I'm part of the atmosphere, it's like I said earlier, like it's regardless if you like me or you hate me. If you're around me 6 days a week, you're unfortunately a friend of mine. Like it's like, sorry for you. I know, I don't mind having more friends, but it's just like, it's the social aspect of it, right? You go to work, you're at work, you're making, okay, I do this to make a paycheck. You have your couple friends at work, then you go out to an open mic on a Thursday, and you got 38 people that you've been going to battle with for the past 9 months, 10 months, 3 years. Like. It's just, I don't know. It makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really hope I can get on that on Saratoga Comedy Fest.
Oh, I set him off.
You do.
You'll be okay.
I'm like waiting to hear back from like 4 different festivals that I've submitted for.
Don't bring it up. So the people who are running the Saratoga Festival are running his show this weekend. Don't bring it up at the show.
Oh yeah,
that's tacky as fuck. Don't be doing that.
Yeah.
He'll be like, hey guys, I know I did pretty
really
good just
sick.
now.
Yeah.
I get to do that again in August, right?
If you'd love to see me, if you'd love to see me more shows, go tell those guys. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm waiting to hear back about like there's one in Michigan I put in for. I think there's 1 or 2 in the city, 1 in Ohio. There's like a bunch I submitted for, and like it kind of sucks because you have to pay to like submit to all these like 20, 30 bucks, whatever.
Then you're traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one I put in for was I'm kind of interested in. It's like Bricky's Comedy Festival, but it's like a world record comedy show. Like they do like a 4-day straight comedy show. That's like the world record they're trying to go for.
Okay.
And I'm waiting to hear back because I just want to do it because it's really close to where my parents live. So like I'll just go home, visit them, and like go do this for whatever. And even if it's like 30 minutes in the middle of the night, just to say I was part of it would be kind of neat.
Sure. I think night shows are like, that's what I want. So I'm trying to start a roast battle league out here. And whether it happens in Margarita City or somewhere else, I do think it's going to happen. I want it to be a later night thing. I think like maybe not because you'll have to have open mics to get onto the show. Like the winner will go to the next thing, whatever. But like when you have the show, I think the show should be like a 10 o'clock show.
Sure.
Get the miscreants in there, the ones that are fucking going out. Because Albany's on an upswing right now. There's a new mayor who just signed bills to get the fucking drinks going again, which is good because growing up in Albany, everyone used to come to Albany to drink. And then people would live in Albany to have their friends up from there and drink. And up, drink. And it sucks because, like, I've been backing away from drinking, but I'm also 42.
Yeah.
Like, St. Rose closed down because a lot of people stopped coming here because you can't drink till 3 in the morning anymore. You had to be home by like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to go back to their private college at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just drinking, unfortunately, is going to save Albany, New York. And I think this lady's doing a good job, and she's going to start bringing in other shit. Dude, we used to have festivals. We had a fucking a lobster fest back in the day. And you just went to the park, the far end of the park over by the tennis courts, and they had tents up. And you'd pay like $20, and you'd go in and eat as much lobster as humanly possible. How the fuck did we fuck that up?
Yeah.
Like, what is going? Like,
like a good time.
It was a great time. It was. You go at any point of the day. So it started I think it started at 9 a.m. and it would go until like 7:30 or 8.
Nice.
And we used to go at like 4. We'd be hammered. Just show up. We'd be at our buddy Dave's house down the street. Show up for Lobster Fest.
Nice.
Eat lobster and be like, time to go drink more. And you'd go out and drink more. It's just like Sheenan, the last one, taking all that stuff away and just like she did it for the wallet. She just did it for the money.
Yeah.
You know, she was bragging about living in the ghetto. She bought a fucking land property space down there in the worst part of Albany. Excuse me. And then she fucking built a mansion. She didn't even move into an old building. Like, you suck, bitch. All right?
And you said you don't do politics.
Yeah. I really try not to, but I do give a fuck about Albany. Like, that's why, like, I'm happy with like our scene. Like I said, you don't have to love each other, but I'm happy that we don't have a lot of like we have our problems, but like there's no inner political bullshit because there's enough shit in Albany. Albany's it's been run like shit for 20 years. I am going to get political for a second. God damn it. I haven't voted in Albany County in fucking 10, 12 years. But like all she did was everything, especially the last year. She tore down so many trees in the city of Albany. Pretty much all the ones that are over in like the north end and like that's one of the like tougher areas. Fucking taking all the trees down for you. And like big old fucking trees have just been there. And this bitch is just like, nope, take them all down. Deforestation. But
the air quality is a little too good around here right now.
You know? And it's funny too, because like I like the new mayor purely on what I read about her. And I'm like, oh shit, like she knows it. She must be from around here. And then like everyone's like, oh, she's like the what was it? The first black mayor ever in Albany. Not female ever. And I'm like, who gives a fuck about that? She's crushing. Like, she could be fucking missing her head. She's doing a great job.
Yeah.
First decapitated mayor of Albany, this chick.
Crushing
And
it,
it's just like, she's crushing shit.
Yeah.
And
I saw that article about them trying to do, like, bring back the nightlife and, like, just more.
she's going to do it.
Yeah.
Like, the first day she's working, she signed a bill. Now she's going to, like, you can see it, right? Like someone, and she's obviously a business person because she's like, okay, I'm going to do the easy part first, which is reopen the law. Boom, done. That's the hard part. She did it in the first day. Everything else is going, hey, Caleb, wait, I see your family used to own 3 bars. Why don't you come back and we'll just give you that land tax-free for 6 years? And you'll go, yeah, why wouldn't I fucking do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be an overnight thing. Jillian's is apartments now. That's sad. That makes me fucking cry. But, like, there's a lot of places, a lot of dead buildings in Albany, and it sucks because like you shouldn't want your town to be a drinking town, but like that's all we can hope for is to bring that back.
And it brings back more than just drinking. Like if you have more bars and you have more restaurants and you have more like entertainment venues, like comedy, you have more like go-kart places, you know, axe throw, you know, whatever. But it brings a lot of that back too, which I think would really help Albany. But I'm excited about the comedy hopefully booming because of that too.
The big thing too is it's funny too because like I'm older, so like I remember Sheriff Apple, who I think is still in Albany, his daughter died because she went the wrong way on 787 after a night of drinking with her friend. If I'm not mistaken, which I might be, I do believe she was under 21. Nothing fucking happened. He went out and he had an interview with the media saying, I regretfully come out, you know, my daughter's decision making, our family's kind of destroyed. Blah, never placed blame. Never fucking went out of the way to try to destroy Albany. The daughter was dead, unfortunately, sucks. And a couple years move on, and then this chick runs through and like kind of use that as like, how are you using a platform over this guy's dead daughter? He probably didn't even see it coming. And like, what's he gonna say? Like, he's not gonna come out and be like, "Fuck you." He has to work with this chick. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a lot of things are political bullshit, and it's just like it's nice to know this woman just sees dollar bills, which is great because again. Is it the best? No, of course not. But it's nice to know that, like, when people go to Saratoga, when they fly in from Aspen for a 5-day week in Saratoga, when the track's closed on, was it Thursdays? It's track's closed or Tuesdays?
I have no idea.
Track's closed one of those days. They'll come to Albany now. They won't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what matters. Like you said, that's what fucking matters. That's what's going to get Brad Monkell's jazz band booked on a Tuesday.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just... It's better. It's just better.
Yeah.
It's better for everyone. And I think that Albany, it's going to take years because I remember when this happened the last time. Oh, it took years. It took millions of dollars to put into Lark Street of re-bricking and every other fucking thing. It's just like, they got to do it. They got to rebuild too. Albany likes to let shit go down and then just leave the empty lots. It's like, dude, you can't just leave an empty lot here. It looks like shit.
There's a lot of emptiness.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, hopefully we can build some new comedy clubs. That'd be neat.
We used to have a lot. There was a comedy club down over by Samaritan Albany Memorial now, down on Northern Boulevard.
Okay.
That's a Dunkin' Donuts now.
Nice.
That was Comedy Works. That was his second one.
Yeah.
Then he had one over on Everett Road. Not Everett Road, on Wolf Road. In the, I don't know what the hotel is now. But it's like kitty cornered from Ted's Fish Fries. It's the big one across the street.
Yep.
And he had one in there for a while, and that closed down. And it's just, I'm glad there's still one. Because like I don't know, and the two in Albany were very close together. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but it's crazy. This area had a lot. Like Broad Albany used to have one. They had a fucking comedy club. So when I think it was me and Blake and Pat and Kay, a couple other people were out in Chad Crandall's place out Al Roadhouse too, and we went out there. People afterwards were like, "Oh, too bad you guys weren't around when blah, blah, blah was up the street." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There was no comedy club in fucking Broad Albany. Sure as shit, I drove the back way to Saratoga that night for a mic after the show. And I drove right past the building. And I'm like, okay,
Cool.
that's so weird. And like comedy was just bumping. It's just it's still there. It's just like you said, there's a lot of opportunity to fucking bring more in.
Yeah.
The real thing is too is like we got our mics down, right? We got 6 days of mics, unless we're getting a Saturday mic. Like we really don't need more mics, but like any new venues that open up that people that want to jump on and produce, like should definitely do it. You know, like I feel like once you have 2 or 3 properties, try to find the next guy to take it. But if you want to run 16 venues, fucking do it, man. If you got that much in your head and you can do that shit, run 16 venues for us. Then we'll all just hand you all. One of you step up, because it ain't going to be me or Caleb. One of you step up, we'll hand you all the venues. You can just produce the shit out of it for us. Yeah. Pocket all that 20%. It'll be all good for you.
If you can make money from it, do that.
Do it up, man. Fucking, we'll all do that.
Yeah.
Fucking, it'll be fun.
I'd love to see more comedy around here. And, well, more venues in particular. I'd love to own a comedy club myself one day. I'm just not close to that being a thing yet, but.
You got a pretty sweet apartment.
Yeah, maybe we could do it in here. I have to set up chair. No.
Fucking, it'll be like, what fucking, was it Friends? Where they're like, or we should start a bar. No, it was How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen that show? You better have.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah, it's a good one. I've thought about like trying to open up one here before in Lake George, but it'd be so hard because it's all seasonal. Like you couldn't maintain wintertime.
Yeah. Well, you could. I mean, you got like the place down. What's that called? The one that Kay will bring us
JMO's,
to.
yeah.
Across from JMO's. The one that's always open with like the weird sand ski ball in the front. It's on this side of the road.
Tap room. Yep.
So
there's a few bars that are open here. And like it's not bad over the wintertime, but it's not a draw that would probably maintain a comedy club, you know.
I have ideas for a bar too down near me. But again, like you said, it would be after whatever we're doing. What are we doing? Are we trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, famous is a weird word. I do want to be famous, but you could be famous and not have millions of followers. So, like, as long as I'm a mainstream personality, I won't even call myself a fucking comic. How's that? I don't want to insult nobody. But, like, as long as I'm a mainstream personality and I could do things like maybe open a bar somewhere weird and have fun with it and just... That's what it's all about, man. As long as you're enjoying life, you know. I want
to be able to make a living doing comedy, and if I can do something like open a bar club or something, by all means. But.
I would love to open a dance club, but like, I'm so white and old. And it's just like I can dance. I used to love dance. I used to work for the radio station, like Jillian's and all that shit. It was so fun, but times are changing. I'm not sure I could do it anymore. I'm gonna try. Yeah. I'm not going to do it here with Caleb. Maybe next time.
That'll be, you have to pay extra for that.
Yeah, that's the extra incentives. Sure, Caleb and Mike have OnlyFans?
Just dancing.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing.
Just dancing.
$8.
No. Yeah. Hey, I'm sure people have done weirder things, but.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for having me.
No worries. Where can people find you? You plugged your social media, but plug it again. What's
Mike _Burns, BERNS at Instagram. I'm Mike Bernat on TikTok, which is great. I got my name there. I do believe I'm Mike Bernat on X as well. If I'm not mistaken. I do believe I got that as well. Then what else is there? Facebook, I'm Mike Bernat.
Yeah.
It's BERNAT. But yeah, I've been trying to get my Instagram fucking handle. This will be my last thing I'm going to say. Been trying to fucking get my Instagram handle for a year and a half now. And Mike _Burnet's gone. Mike dot, the full name, everything's gone. Fucking, and I'm just like, okay. So I put like a slash before my first name, and like that's available. And I'm like, I don't want that, though.
Yeah.
But it's weird because it's not saying the usernames are taken. They're just saying they're unavailable. So like, are they holding these for like?
It probably means they're taken, or like an old account has it and they just haven't.
I think I'm just gonna like I straight up. Once I become mainstream enough to get my name on Instagram and change my name to Mike Bernat, that'll be enough.
Yeah, that'll be the pinnacle of success.
Yeah, that's fine. That is where I'm looking at. People are like, what are you looking for? That. Yeah. I also want to be able to pay my bills and enjoy myself and have fun. X blah 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 whatever. Yeah. Once I have Mike Bernat on Instagram, I have made it, and I will be okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I've got my name already, so I'll get there.
Dude, I'm so pissed. I never really thought about it, even at the beginning of like doing the comedy. Like I said, it was only about a year and a half ago I started trying. It was about 2 years in when I was like, fuck, I should really be trying to get my name. And I ended up getting it. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's on X. I know I got it on TikTok, which was great. I went, because I had Mike Burns on TikTok too. Nice. I'm like, fuck that. I mean, you want your full name, you know? And like, that's why I have a tough time believing that. I waited almost 3 years of TikTok being an engine, and then fucking Were you yawning?
Yeah.
Man.
My caffeine's wearing out.
He only had one beer.
I know.
I, too, only had one beer. I had three. What the fuck was I just saying? I had three.
Your Instagram handle.
Oh, my Instagram handle.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just fucking... I'm boring him with my Instagram handle story. I was enjoying my story.
This is peak
Fine.
conversation.
I'm going to go fucking drive home now. So, thanks for having me, though, man. I appreciate
go follow him on
Follow me
all
on
those,
everything.
all the things.
Yeah, and if you want to, Comedy Fight Night is also up and running on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
518 Comedy Fight Night.
Yep.
You can go follow that. If you are a comic or an entertainer and your Instagram profile shows that, the account will follow you back.
Nice.
If you're just a person that's enjoying the ness of the whole thing, awesome. Welcome. But I believe the account's only going to follow back comedians and entertainers purely for the fact of like, oh, hey, I follow you. Would you like to do this? You know what I'm saying? Or like maybe be able to make a mass send out of like, okay, we're doing, we need 6 spots filled for this. So I think that's why I'm just going to kind of do that. That way it gives it an open opportunity. Just because you're from Cleveland and you do ventriloquism, follow us. We'll follow you back. We'll make sure we treat you good there too. But yeah, man.
And then go check out Margaritaville too.
Oh yeah, Margarita City. Make sure you go check them out. It's all good. Nope, they're great. And like I said, go eat there. Javier's the man. Nick Stoner's out in Kroger Lake. If you're out that way, go eat there. I'm sure the food's delicious.
Yeah,
I will eat it when I get there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go out there for sound checks and stuff. So, but yeah,
I've got a show. This will come out tomorrow.
Okay,
Friday. I've got a show Saturday at Artisanal Brew Works.
I'll be there.
Rev House. Go check them out. It'll be a really good show. And then
get there early too because it's a smaller room. It's gonna fill up. It's not small. It's probably like 80 people still.
Nice.
But if you don't get a spot, it's like pews at church. If you don't get your spot, they're just gonna put you with people you don't know. So
get there and claim your territory.
Get there and claim your territory.
I think the only thing I have on the schedule right now, other than that, is February. Doing a show with Travis Steely's. I think he's headlining or hosting a show at Funny Bone in Albany. So come to that.
Mike Gubiati's headlining. I think.
Is he? Okay, good. So come to that, and then there's also another. I'm not on it. I don't think you're on it either. There's another open mic at Funny Bone that a lot of our friends are going to be on. I forget when that is, but go to the Funny Bone in Albany.
Last Sunday of February.
Okay.
Whatever that date is. They're doing that. Yeah, definitely go support that too. Go support our people and shit. Because you come laugh. That's how Caleb got booked now. He gets booked out there. Yeah. I may have not done the greatest on the last one, but it's okay because I'm going to try again one day. Yeah. So it's going to be all right.
It's just also really fun to perform there. It's a really cool venue. So
well, I mean, that's the venue, right? Yeah. Like that's the real comedy club of like having the deaf and the ceilings are super high. It's nice and dark, and it's like, this is way fucking different. Yeah. So
cool.
I was gonna say something else, but it don't matter because I don't remember it. So
well, thanks for coming out.
Man, thanks
it's been
for
fun.
Me. Yeah, whenever.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
We went for like an hour and just shy of 2 hours. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut out all those little in-betweens.
The little breaks and the camera shutting off.
It's okay. Sorry about that.
Anyway, that's good. Thanks for coming out, dude.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
No worries.
I'll be more energetic next time. I'm sure.
I know I need to.
I don't watch a lot of podcasts. I don't know how I do. And I know this is all you're supposed to do is just sit here and talk and just like bullshit. And it's just like
you do good. It'd be a problem like if I haven't interviewed anybody yet where I've like just lost things to say or like ran out of things to talk about.
That's why I wrote shit down.
Yeah.
You want to hear my list? I think I covered it. I'm going to do one off my list. Where's your favorite French fry from?
Ooh.
Fast food is separate. So if you want to pick one of each, I mean, McDonald's has the best French fry.
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say McDonald's is
if you want a
really
meal
good.
at
Fresh McDonald's.
Right, fresh McDonald's is the best French fry. But like if you want like good fry for food, I guess it's Wendy's. But where's your best fry? Like if you're like, this is a French fry. Mine is actually Denny's.
Does waffle fries from Chick-fil-A count?
Sure.
That.
Yeah, as long as you're not
mixed with the sauce.
Curly fries from Arby's are shitty, and curly fries are overrated. Come at me in my DMs.
I haven't had those in a long time.
Curly fries are trash.
Yeah.
Overrated garbage.
Yeah.
So
I kind of I remember liking them, but I haven't had it in 5 years.
Fuck curly fries.
Oh, there you go. There's a bit for you to do on stage.
Just be mad about it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for coming out, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, guys.